Listen, like I said, no drama tonight. We're going to have a bunch of fun, no fuckery, no dumb shit.
Yo, yo! Trailer Park Productions. She's only 5'2", held down El Chupacabra in a wife beater. Woo, woo! Capri Sun. And she's gonna hit on like a home run, like a home run. It's easy. Pay attention, ice cold, mean girls, top G. Now repeat after me. Repeat it after me. Traitors. 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 She got them files, yo. All the information. Holes on the floor, super soldier skip tracing. They ain't no holding back. It's burning down. 1900%. Ain't no stopping now. Traitors. 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 Yo. 1900% in the 2023. TRAITORS, baby. And I'm out.
I do want to end my speech with, at least I'm not addicted to meth.
There goes the neighborhood.
Hold on. If it's a lie, then you would be successful in court in your ex parte order to get him to remove
he lives 3,000 miles away.
Correct?
He lives 3,000 miles away. They don't give you ex partes for that. He has to be put in jail, which is exactly what's going to happen tomorrow.
Okay, then handle that. Why are you fucking with me?
Because you're on here lying. Again, calling me a predator.
Hold on. If there's no junction, hold on. If there's no ex parte order against Dank Williams, right? There's no. So I'm supposed to now take your word when I'm playing your words? Wait, what?
Listen, how many times have you already been told that they came and checked my electronics?
Betty,
but by
I'm
Dank
sorry.
Williams, they didn't come check my electronics.
Prove it.
I gave him the account, the numbers. He's got them.
Okay, so why aren't you successful in court against Dank Williams?
I haven't took him to court. It's $10,000 for an attorney.
Then do it.
No, I'm not paying $10,000 to start with him.
Okay,
but I am going to go to
your word.
I am going to go to
okay,
the
I'm going to kick you.
To the detective.
I'm going to kick you because your words mean jack shit to me.
And see, you follow right behind him.
Watch what I'm about to do.
Behind him, and you say the lies. And that's what you're doing. You're sitting here saying lies.
All right.
Hello, Rabbit. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you guys? Okay, there you are.
Okay.
What's up?
This thing, y'all, a little song, and then I want to go to bed. Okay, ready? Nickeliner, she's gonna snatch off your wiener.
Oh my goodness.
I'm fucking dead.
Oh, Rabbit, you make me sad. You're simping for Nicolina. Oh, go ahead. Except for I don't have a wiener, bitch.
Hello. Yes, Mr. Prince. Okay. I think he's got a radar for when I go live. He won't come in the room, and then he wants to come growl at the door when it's time to go live. Every time. That's like a 4-minute video. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate y'all for being here. Yes, Southern Girl is on baby watch right now. Give me a second and I'll drop her link. I'm listening in one ear. And I have a lineup for everybody. Yes. So what's up, KK? Let me start at the top. Flip flop, KK, verbal abuse, Dick Tim. Yeah, Mom. All right, love you, yeah, Mom. Brief 5, Night Watch. Kintsugi, I haven't seen you in forever. I miss you. Think my bell. It was boring, but we're going to make it interesting because that's why you come to Traders to stream events. The only reason I didn't queue up this live yet is because I was getting videos ready in order to combat the multitude of lies that I'm currently hearing. I totally forgot to queue up my community post, but that's okay. Yes, hello everybody. Rosie, Tangeray, Earth, Lenny, Internet FBI. I've seen you in action today. Griffey, Nightwatch, Katie, Doohickey, Bluebird. I like that name. I love y'all. Cracking asses. It's good to see y'all. I pee freely. I also pee freely most of the time. Tanga, I said hello to you, Shelby. Who else we got? I know that intro. I've meant to change it a million times, and I just can't part with it yet. I'll make a new one soon. What's up, Flip Flop? Internet FBI, Archangel, Catlin, Stitches, Kumquat Shelley, Marsha, Donna, I love you. He had a seizure yesterday. Was it yesterday? But it was really mild, so it only lasted it was like really short. I was very happy. Hello, Daphne. And please help me, Facebook. Okay, I will, Donna. Yeah, exactly, Internet FBI. Hello, Shay. It's nice to see you. I'm actually not blocked, but when I commented and said echo, she didn't see my comment. But Purple did mention her first words, which I skipped forward this part. I kind of skipped over the boring part. I got right to the Traders community post. Okay, so Eli, he's the little white and brown one. He is all Chihuahua. They told me Linus is Chihuahua and Yorkie. But one of his brothers looks just like a Yorkie. The other one looks more like him, but I don't know. He's a mixed dog. That's all I really know. Okay, I think I got, what's up, Aussie True Crime? Carol? All right, I appreciate y'all for being here. So, Jenna is up to no fucking good bullshit. I did have a live schedule, was it yesterday? I have an entirely thoughtful presentation put together, which I will do. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because I was dealing with that speakeasy shit. And I don't like coming live when my energy's off. There's too much toxicity on this fucking platform. I do not want to add to it. So, we're going to cover Jenna's live. Now, I'm going to play a couple minutes of it. I've got videos lined up to clearly show. We already know. So we've already established Purple is the one that said Autopsy Records back to Tony about a year ago now. So that threat was made, never acted upon until Peaches, aka Dented Can, actually called the funeral home. Don't quote me exactly. Got that ball rolling. So there was a real life. Now, Dented Can is Tony's niece. So that's a whole nother dynamic in and of itself. Purple and Jenna are two peas in a pod. She has, what's up, way up, dude, Lion Mama? Love you all for being here. We have already established Jenna and Purple. Jenna was Purple's channel manager. That's already a known thing, but has recently removed herself from channel manager because she does not want Purple to lose her monetization. It was, I believe, after she got the human review for reused content. What's up, Pandora? I love you. And Gamer Girl, I love you. So, that was a year ago that threat was made. It was acted upon by Dented Can. Since then, nothing's come of it. that situation has become a trend. I watched a creator today, Ernie Shell, threaten to, I mean, there's a whole nother ball game in that one. Rap got arrested. Don't even know all the details of that. Ernie's got it out for Rap, Nicolina, and me pretty bad. But clearly he's got it out for Rap worse because he's gloating all over YouTube that he got Rap thrown in jail. He's got new charges coming. We have been, and I think that's the one thing which I'm getting ready. I don't want to spend too much time on the Ernie Shell situation. I do have the threat queued up because I am going to play it tonight. But what I'm going to do is put a premiere together and explain what's going on and how it now ties into Purple. So tonight we're going to actually tie all of them in together because they have now Escape with Speakeasy, Constance Sue, Purple Phoenix, Jenna, who did I say? Ernie Shell, Mama T. They're all working together now in a roundabout way. But the main one, Ernie Shell, in a roundabout way, he's just tied into all of them now. The rest of them are absolutely in cahoots, visiting each other's chats, cheering on each other's bad behaviors. And again, the threat of autopsy reports being made today, not to mention all the other threats, which I will cover separately because I know most of you right now are here for the general life. But it does tie in. So I will show a sneak peek of the premiere that I'm going to work on for tomorrow. What's up, Nikita? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Siren. Yeah, it is trash, people. Okay, so let me play a couple minutes of this live. And let me get, because you know we got to do it. A lot of strike happy people on this platform.
So I'm using a fair use disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for the fair use and purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. The copyright laws of the United States recognizes fair use of copyrighted content. Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act states, notwithstanding of the provisions of Section 106 and 106A, the fair use of an act, work including such as used by reproduction and copies, phone records, or by any other means specified by that section for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, or research. So what I'm doing, I'm using the fair use by teaching y'all bad behaviors of what these people do and how I'm not going to respond to them, not in a negative way.
I mean, who better to read the copyright than Jenna herself, especially when we're streaming Jenna Lives, right? I mean, shit. So the chat that you're seeing, it will not be live time at all. I do know Constance Sue was in here trying to deny her bullshit, so we're going to show what she does too, because she's just as fucking guilty. No, she has absolutely never threatened to do autopsy reports, but she absolutely continues to talk about people's murdered brothers.
Well, why are you yelling at me?
I'm sorry. Okay, tell me if you can hear me. Tell me if you can hear me, okay? All right. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Trader said, just another YouTuber threatened to get autopsy records and then in the same breath threatened me and my mom. All of you creators who think this is a game, it is not. There are only losers in this sick game y'all are playing. She tagged Constance Sue has something to say. Escape with Speakeasy. She tagged Krama B and she Mama T, and then she done Purple. And Ernie Shell all belong to a sick club with sick games I refuse to play. I refuse to go real life to get you back. I refuse to use your traumas against you. I refuse to play your game. For some reason, it won't let me reply to some comments. It's Mama's T Nunez live. Right. Live, right? Ernie Shell threatened it. Mama.
You gone again, Jenna. You're gone again.
All right, hold on a second. Let me can you
Ooh,
hear me
you're
now?
cracking up. Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes.
Let
yes.
me also make a correction. Ernie threatened Rap with the autopsy. In the next sentence, he threatens me and my mom, saying he has something coming for us, but not specifying the threat. Okay, I have a question for traders. It's on Traders community page.
All right, she's got a question for traders. I'm ready.
Traders, what in the hell are you talking about?
Now, all right, before I go any further, this is why it took me a minute. I wanted to get all these videos queued up in order. Welcome, everybody coming in. I appreciate y'all being here. What am I talking about in my community post? Let me fucking show you. So this is Mama T's privated live. Of course she privates it. I have it another half, but again, I'm working on a premiere for tomorrow, maybe even early this morning. I don't know. Where I will put all of these together because they're dirty deleting. So I'm getting all of their content recorded, uploaded. It's some sick shit. I've dealt with Ernie Shell for a long time. I came to this community because of Ernie Shell. My mom was an Ernie Shell supporter. See, this is what they're, what's up, Ocean Tide? Hello, everybody. If I missed you, I appreciate you all being here, Shorty. All right, cracking asses. Yeah, she's going through it. We found out some other shit that was going on simultaneously when I was listening to the Escape with Speakeasy live, but she just wants to let it all go, process it, and move on. So that's what we're doing. But she's asleep right now. And when she wakes up, she's going to yell at me. Because I totally fell asleep. I was in bed, okay? I have an issue sleeping because I'm bipolar and I don't take medication. So, and I'm manic bipolar. So, I sleep and then my schedule gets all flipped around. And I was trying to get back on a good schedule and now I'm all over the place. So, I did sleep for about an hour and a half. But that's all I guess I'm sleeping today. So, yeah, just a quick, again, I'm going to go over this in my premiere. My mom was an Ernie Shell supporter. As in a way to connect with her because she's been homebound since my brother, pretty much. Yeah, actually, she has. She's been absolutely homebound. The only place she really goes is doctor appointments. It used to be more, but she simultaneously, when the trauma of my brother happened, she got lymphedema and lymphedema. But we just now, 5 years later, damn near, found out what it was. All we knew is that she started swelling up all over, out of control, and pretty much suffocating. But then she ended up having a heart attack. Then she had chronic heart failure, I think it was called, on top of her other issues that she's disabled for. So it's been a roller coaster and it's been a health nightmare. So I didn't want her to be like all in the, the internet by herself. So I would just get in the chats. My name was Snail Slayer. All I would do is crack jokes and talk shit, right? Well, one day the Liberators and Mama T, they had created their own channels and they asked my mom to be a mod on the Liberators channel because Mama T really wasn't going live yet. And they turned on her. They made up some behind the scenes thing that she was River and they started fucking with her. So then Traders was born. What's up, Lottie Daw? Yes, you know how it is. My mama just got a walking cane at 80. It broke my heart. My mother is Wonder Woman. Yes, she is. All the mamas out there. So, anyways, they fucked with my mom, so Traders was born. Now, I didn't start off trolling. I've just recently, really honed in on how trolling is super effective. I'm just naturally funny, so I would just draw attention, in the chat by the funny shit I would say, the remarks, the this, the that, whatever. Well, then when I started going live, then, it just kind of all naturally progressed. So don't fuck with my mom. But I absolutely heard Mama T say today she came from Facebook, or she came to YouTube because she was asked to help fight the good fight. That's a whole ass lie. So she forgets, and Ernie forgets, they're the ones that attacked us. We didn't start other people that just found them on Facebook and started trolling them. No, I became a fucking troll because it's more effective. They forget that. They forget they're the entire reason I have my channel. So no, this is some bullshit. But let me play the thread. So I'm watching Mama T's today, and this is actually, yeah, let me play it. I'm gonna play this. I'm just gonna play a couple minutes because, like I said, I don't want to bore you with the Ernie Shell shit. But I'll show you how it all ties in.
No, I have nothing for Sarah anymore.
Listen, let me ask you a question, guys. I for the people in here and everything, just hear me out. If you're a grown man and a little girl asks to go use the bathroom, do you volunteer yourself to take the little girl to the bathroom? No. You let a grown female or a female of some sort. You don't just, I'll take her, whatever. You don't do that. You don't do that.
So is this a stranger's child?
Stranger's child.
Is this a stranger's child?
I guess stranger's child.
Oh, well, yeah, no. That's weird as fuck.
I mean, you don't do that. And they're saying it's all right. Like he walked her for safety. Well, you know what, Rap? I'm going to have your little brother's autopsy and shit pulled, and I really want to look at it. And I'm going to have one of my friends who's a medical examiner.
So he absolutely said, Rap, I'm going to have the autopsy reports pulled. I'm going to have my friend, so-and-so, he's going to look at it. Beach Blanket, I fucking told you. Beach Blanket was arguing with me in my comments. I had to correct my community post because people were thinking he threatened me with that. I wanted to make the clarification. No. I don't want to tell Rap's story, but his young brother died from SIDS. And Rap found him.
Look at it and just give me their opinion. I'm actually going to put him on panel here. He's a good friend of mine. And I just want to know if what actually happened. And I think you're full of shit, as a matter of fact. And I think you may have been responsible for it, just to be honest with you. I think you was jealous of your little brother, and allegedly, I think you killed him. How's that?
He just said, allegedly, I think you killed him. Now, here comes our threats. Now, Ernie Shell has the biggest fucking heart on for me. Everyone knows they can't out-troll me. They can't break me down. So what they do is they target my mom, or they target Anissa. Or Linus. No one's targeted Eli. He's probably feeling left out. So, but yeah, those are the three targets because they can't get to me.
Hey,
because I think you lied. I think you lied, Rap, about all of it. As a matter of fact, I know you lied about the stories.
Hey, so, girl, Cole. Do they leave Ernie's father out of it? No, they did not. They like to use it to talk.
No. I ain't done with them. I ain't done with them at all. I mean, I got shit for traders. I got shit for Sapphire. I got shit for everybody here coming.
Now, I have not fucked with Ernie Shell, and I'm gonna stop playing that. That's about all the relevant part. So, I haven't fucked with Ernie Shell. I haven't fucked with Mama T. Hello, Scotty. I have not fucked with any of these people in quite a while. I talked about it. I'm walking away. Yeah, absolutely. Kintsugi says, blaming Rap for what Ernie did to his own brother set his brother up. Now, in all transparency, hello, Tia. Welcome in, everybody. I talked about this on my last live because it got brought up. Not that I was ashamed of it. This is actually the only video I've ever deleted from my channel. It was Rap's brother being discussed by Rap in two different ways. He told two completely different stories. I did not realize, because of my own revenge, lust, I was in, and it doesn't matter why. I did not see that he was absolutely in some kind of like mental break because I was being too inconsiderate, and I compared both the stories. So I absolutely did that. There was a thing that I did to Ernie. The worst thing, in my opinion, the worst thing I've ever done to Ernie. When I was first started, and hello everybody just coming in. Hey Breach. I got up on Ernie's panel he was thirsty. Ernie Shell's always been thirsty. So we were trolling him one day. This is when I first was learning to troll. Oh my God, and it backfired tremendously. I went up as Mrs. Rap, okay, because he was trying to get people to dox Rap. He thought he had who Rap was. It's a really long time ago. Anyways, I found a recording of Ernie's dad talking shit on him. It's on YouTube for all the world to see. What I didn't know is that his dad was dead. Now, no one told me that was wrong. I felt like that was wrong. Even though it's public on YouTube, it doesn't matter to me. That crossed the line. And I have apologized when I realized his dad was dead and I played that recording. It was on his live. He let me play the recording. He let it play all the way through. I had no idea his dad was dead. Again, there's a line and there's like a limit to what even at my worst times, and I've done some pretty shitty stuff, but that I've always felt bad about. I've apologized to him multiple times before the breakup. Not breakup. Before the this last time we all fell apart. That was one of the first things. Ernie came to us and said, pretty much, I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm sorry for the things I've done. And of course, I gave him that apology because I talked about being sorry about it, but I never actually face-to-face apologized to him. So I got that moment and opportunity to do it. And I told him that I had apologized in other times, but I never got the chance to apologize to his face. So, yeah, exactly, Donna. But it was too far from my own personal, But that's the worst thing I've ever done to Ernie. The rest of it's some fucking trolling. But he forgets he fucking started this war with me. No one else. Him and Mama T, fucking liberators are gone, Now, so Jenna wanted to know, what am I talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there it is. I have so many tabs open.
Who has threatened to get autopsy reports? I don't talk to Ernie Shell. Purple don't talk to Ernie Shell. So what are you talking about? And you don't use traumas against nobody? Hey, Constance, how you doing?
Eliza.
You don't use traumas against nobody? Look, I got the videos from what you all did to my daughter and to my husband, mainly my daughter.
Okay. What I did, but first, she's absolutely connected to Ernie Shell. And here's the reason.
Yeah, you can, but it would be done. It has to be done off of YouTube. That's something. And I work alone. I don't ask no one to do things for me. However, what is happening? Yeah, it is wrong.
Yeah, it
is wrong what they're doing, but it's going to eventually come back on them, and they know that. Well, see, Lady 7-Up, I was asked to come over there. A lot of people don't know that, but I was asked to go over there. That's true, Mouse. I was asked to go to Daisy's and check it out.
Yep. Now, key takeaway. Constance been making videos about Rap getting arrested, right? She just said who? Daisy. Daisy's janky sister and Chill Billy's boyfriend. Mama T was asked to help Daisy, right? See how this big circle is forming? Not that you guys probably didn't already know this, but just in case you didn't, here you go.
You want your reward money, Angie. I don't know, Lady 7-Up, but here's the thing. Like I said, I was asked to go to Daisy's. I was asked to help. Just like I was asked to help Jenna.
What? So, she was asked to go to Daisy's. She was asked to go help Jenna. Okay, another one down. Okay, let me close that. All right, so now the second lie. The second lie, and hello, Christy Blue, Nico, Brainworms. Love you all for being here. Okay, what I did to her daughter and her husband. Now, I was just told about a clip existing where Jenna stopped her man and said, and of course I was just told as I'm fucking going live, that a video exists, so I will fucking find it, of Jenna's man walking by and her stopping him saying, hey, remember that time the daughter was assaulted at Walmart at work? Hello, Truth Hurts. And the guy was like, no. You know, the time where if your daughter's assaulted, you would remember that, right? You would remember that, right? Come on now. So, when I find that clip, it will be perfect. It will be perfect to show the pattern of lies. Every time Jenna gets called out on bullshit, guess what she does? She dangles a fucking trauma. That's actually what my next live is going to be about. She's got this narrative that Paloma and Six Up are telling her, tough it out. You shouldn't have brought your trauma to YouTube. People are going to use it against you. You knew you were in a war. I have a whole entire live where that is absolutely anything but the truth. So, yes, Archangel. Okay. I don't know what's up her butt. Let me see. Okay. So, let me play. Who exploited? Was it me that exploited? And I'm not going to play these whole videos. I'm just going to play a clip. Love you, Molly. Perfect, Pooh.
And her bullshit and how she's acting. So I sent you the screenshots because I don't call them receipts.
Right.
But was said. The ladies were on a call with her when her 2 minor children went up there and said this about her husband that she's only been married to for 3 going on 4 years now. That her husband was touching them in appropriate places such as breast area and buttocks area. They are
Wow.
Not old, but they are teenagers. They're still minor children.
Right.
Anna turned around and blamed her children for what they are wearing.
But wait a minute. I terrorize. It's here. I'll put it in. There we go. Okay, so I terrorized Jenna's daughter and her husband. And hello, Pooh. Hello. Shit, a bunch of y'all came in. Hello, everybody. Magically Mystic. I think that's the only person I didn't say hi to. If I missed you, hello and welcome. We are combating Jenna's lies. So let me just skip through this video. Let's see. I'm the one? Is it really me? Oh, here's the other one. So it seems like Jenna and her daughter are making rounds. This has nothing to do with me. This is a whole year before I was involved.
For when we see abuse. By the way, the number for child abuse is 1-800-996-ABUSE.
Hey, Heather.
You see something, you say something.
Yeah.
I just want to say hello because I know you're in the back watching. I know you are because that's what you do incognito.
Yes, it's absolutely great to share links. That's another reason I mod everybody. It makes it a whole lot easier. Hello, Bugsy. Makes it a whole lot easier than, I can get links and fuck, it just makes my life a whole lot easier. Hello, Jesse. Welcome in, everybody. Jenna is a whole ass liar. That's probably what I should have titled this live. So Jenna has accused me of exploiting her daughter's traumas, her husband's traumas, because I said I won't use people's traumas against them. Now, if you sit here and come to YouTube and say, or if you're on a group call and your friends, what's up, CNY? If your friends, okay, thank you, Pooh. If your fucking friends over here, you talking about, your daughter was touched and shit, how the fuck am I exploiting that? Perfect, Pooh. How the fuck am I exploiting that? This was Dusty. I played it because she puts her whole ass daughter on panel. What's up, Virgo away? So don't you sit there and fucking tell me I did this shit.
When you see something, you say something, especially when you are a mandated reporter and you have taken a note. Did you forget what a couple of us survivors' occupations are? Obviously, you did not pay attention to what some of our occupations are. So a couple of us that are in that chat are mandated reporters. Yeah. Think about that, did you? It's not about going real life on you, especially when you say that you have young adults. They are young adults, but they are minor children, 2 of them.
Okay, we are going to skip right over to this list. And Pooh put the link in the chat, but I will re-put the link in the chat. This is exactly what I was talking about. Her husband walks by and says, what? Do what? And again, this is a collective effort to stop the lies. Listen, I am not about killing channels. I think you keep them low. That's the channel killer. Like Griff. Griff, for instance, never has more than 8 people in his chat, unless he's talking about the Mean Girls. Unless we want him to have more than 8 people in his chat. That's winning this battle. And that's the best way to win these fucking weirdo games. Again, some of these aren't games when you're pulling families' records and shit. There's only losers in that shit. That anybody would call that a game, manipulation tactic, because you're upset that this is being threatened against you. Yeah, no.
That I was not allowed to get TPO because of, I don't think you read fully. That guy that done that on to Destiny at Walmart. Remember? Yes, you do. We stayed in our house. When I called the police on myself and told them to meet me at Walmart, when Quint actually had to go up in there.
They were following her.
Huh? The dude that tried to pull her in the bathroom.
I know about that.
Yes,
Hey, Jenna, you need a mute.
Wow, you would think that's something your husband would remember.
Oh, we need
Unless you're lying about something.
Weird.
Just saying.
Weird. Weird. So I dropped Pooh's link in the chat. Correct, Aussie. These are not the same incidents, but they're very relevant because she's accusing me of exploiting her daughter's trauma and calling her husband a predator. I didn't get this. So I'm showing the 4 occasions that I have video evidence of where she exploited her daughter, where she had to get her daughter to say, no, my dad did not touch me. Or where she turned around and fucking put her daughter on camera to flirt with BK, okay, which is sick all in of itself, and to say, yeah, I have to fight my mom's battles. Jenna sits her daughter down and shows her daughter channels like mine, channels like y'all's. What's up, Jason? To get her daughter upset. What kind of fucking mom does that? It absolutely blew. It's more than upset. But she is fucking now accusing me. Oh no. No. So I did a 2-part. Y'all probably already seen it. And I just went and clipped. So all through these, here is the first occasion where I'm streaming Jenna. She's got her daughter on fucking panel. Yeah. Now, you hear me saying you can't do this. You hear her saying, I'm putting my kid on panel. All right, so then she's got her kid on panel. Then they're flirting. Oh, here it is right here. Pretty sure. Hey, Jason. Shorty needs an autograph. Oh, didn't. Hey, Gypsylina. What's that mean, Shorty needs an autograph? I love you, True Gypsy. And welcome everybody coming in. I appreciate y'all for being here. Jenna is a whole ass liar. Oh, okay, I got it. What? She just said, what? Hold on, let's back that up. She needs a leash. I'll be back, Mom. No worries.
Yeah.
No, I did not
I
have
showed them.
I did not have it playing the entire time. I just realized I had the wrong screen on. Oh, okay. So, right here, she's getting her daughter to fight her battles online. Now that I actually have it shared. There.
She's like, take that, Mom. That's what you get, Mom. No, she's telling other people to do that. But that's my child. Just like her mom.
Y'all lucky I don't have to fart right now.
Do not do that. Did you hear what she said? I sure did.
I need a leash. Wait, I'll be back, Mom.
What are you doing?
I'll be right back.
Oh no, she's got she's going to get a leash. She's in the sewing way too late. Huh? Oh no, baby. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
We're gonna put it on her around her neck, and I'm gonna walk her like a dog.
Okay. She's going to put it around her neck and walk her like a dog. Okay, let's go to part 2. Because I had to do this shit in 2 parts. This is how many times she has exploited her damn kid. This,
guys, I zipped my jacket up
is the newest one.
because apparently I dress up inappropriately.
Now, before I let her continue, this is the second time that I know of where she's had her daughter come to the live and say, my dad did not touch me. My stepdad.
Okay. So, I'm going to start this off in a nice way. I heard, my mom was watching live today, and I heard something.
She was watching a live today. So on her own free will, let's say she's 19 because I'm not 100% sure, a 19-year-old young lady with a whole life to live, probably a job to work, she chooses to watch channels that are anti her mom, right? That doesn't sound right.
About my stepdad touching me because I was wearing something inappropriate, and I feel like
never.
He doesn't. First of all, he's never touched me a day in his life, and I've known him for 2 years. I think I don't know when they got married, but I've known him for a long time, and Jenna's never touched me in any kind of way.
Did you see how her eyes just went up and to the right? Now, take into account, we're facing the camera. You'd have to actually turn around to see her eyes go to the right. That is an indication that she is not being honest. So if your eyes look up and to the left, that's a truthful statement. If your eyes are in front of you, like you're focusing on the screen, you're engaging, that's normal. If your eyes look up and to the right, and again, she's backwards from me, so she's looking up and over there, that is a sign of deceit.
And second of all, we're going to think about my clothes, since everybody on YouTube has an issue with what I wear.
No, babe, you don't have.
I don't even know if y'all know how old I am. I'm not going to say how old I am.
We don't have an issue with what you wear. It's just it's not a good idea for you to be on camera like that with your, the people we dealt with. Now, I won't go any further into this, but as you can see, her daughter is being exploited starting from her mother. So now Jenna is putting this on me. Okay? I would hope, I pray, and this might sound weird, but hear me out. I hope that Jenna made her daughter lie about this for clout, which would mean there was no inappropriate touching. Okay? Best scenario. But only 2 scenarios are true. Either it happened and she's now being forced to deny it, which I pray to God that's not it. And that's why I say my other option in my brain is that Jenna had her daughter do all of this. The phone call, the overhearing of the phone call, to now the repeated going on live after live, which would also make sense why she's being deceitful, because she knows it was a lie to begin with. Now, the whole situation is a lie, which would make sense. But regardless of which one is right, I pray for the latter because, again, which means she would have been hurt. So, yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. And I watch Abuse. She is a very stunning girl. And when I did stream her daughter, I did scroll down the screen when I realized what she was dressed like, because there's weirdos on the internet. It's nothing to do with her being inappropriate. Whether she was 16 or 19, it didn't matter. It's just presenting yourself online has a whole risk of issues. You never know who's watching, and young people can't be too careful. That was my only comment. It was nothing that she was dressed. I did not let anybody in my chat disrespect the young lady. I would not talk shit to her, nor would Nicolina. It's off limits for us. And it's just, you know, there's jokes, there's fighting with adults, but I heard with my own ears, and it's in those premieres or uploads, that Jenna had her watch my show, Some of the Jerks. Hey, El Kennedy. And if I missed anybody, I appreciate y'all for being here. I can't remember who else's channel, but she was naming off channels that were speaking about her alleged sexual assault by her stepfather. So that is not me exploiting. Okay, so now we'll go back to Jenna's lie. And we'll see what other lies that she's got for us. I can damn near combat them all. Okay, now I can close some of my tabs.
So I don't want to hear it. That you don't go real life. Sending brownies to somebody? That's going real life to somebody. I don't want
You
that
ate
shit.
them.
Constance, do you talk to Ernie? Because I don't. Don't.
Good night.
But that's my opinion.
Well,
I don't.
What did they
What?
do to get entwined with Ernie?
Good night, CNY.
I have
How
no
does
idea.
How does Ernie even know of her and her mom? You know, like what?
I don't know, but I do know that there's a big thing about Rap got locked up. Rap and some other person got locked up.
Hey, Carol.
Was it yesterday? I think it was. Hey, Dr. Light, how are you? Marie, thank you for coming over here. It's good to see you. I ain't seen you in so long. It's crazy. But I know Rap and them got locked up for stalking, I think it was. Billy Chill and Rap were arrested. Okay. They were arrested for stalking. All right. Ernie and Traders was best buddies for, okay, so they were friends. Okay. See, I don't know anything about these people. I know the last time I spoke to Ernie, it was on his panel. It wasn't a good thing. Chill Billy, okay.
Let's also mention Jenna was Summerwell community. So she knows Ernie. She definitely knows Mama T. Okay, Mama T and Ernie are like Purple and Jenna. Come on, people. I mean, we're not dumb. We're all very smart, quick-witted people.
Chill Billy and Rap got locked up. And they said that Ernie done it.
Billy.
That's all I do know. Hey, Aussie Amanda, how you doing, love?
Oh, the Ernie had them arrested.
Yes, they said that Ernie had them arrested.
Okay, now I'm seeing the connection now.
Yeah. So I guess because I'm not fond of Traders or Nicolina or any of them, I guess I have to be associated, or me and Purple and Constance has to be associated with Ernie Shell when no, we're not. Oh, Aussie Amanda says she's hot and sweat from work. Oh.
Drive safe, Carol. I have to drive a truck overnight tonight, so I had an afternoon sleep. Got a long night. Yes, you do. What's up, Holler for $1? I appreciate y'all for being here. Drive safe, Carol.
Check myself. All right, give me just a second. All right, give me just one moment, okay?
Yeah, going real life on Daisy Cow, but what did they go real life on her with? Mrs. Daisy did it. See, that's what I thought I heard too, not Ernie. So again, wait a minute. Again, where does Ernie Shell come into all this? I don't know. I do not know.
Absolutely. In my opinion, she's one of the major people that helped make an absolute mess with her interfering in Summerwell's case. You are fucking spot on. I started kind of unpacking all that shit, and then I realized it answers a lot of questions for me, but also there's so many more pressing issues, so I've kind of set that on the back burner. I appreciate you. Okay, I sure will, Archangel. I was just about to say I just got it. More truth for the missing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And much love to you too. Oops. Now I'm just pushing all the wrong buttons. Yeah, put the pedal to the metal. What's up, Amanda? Hello, everybody. I appreciate y'all for being here. We are combating Jenna's fucking lies. She has blamed me for using her daughter's and her husband's trauma against us. Well, if it didn't happen, how would that be a trauma, right? If it didn't happen, she has now paraded her daughter around every fucking panel they'll let her kid on and hers to say my stepdad didn't touch me. So if the trauma didn't exist, how am I using a trauma against her?
Hey, shh, come here. Come here.
So yeah, they were locked up. I can't play it. I'm not on my I'm not on my laptop. People think that I'm not on my laptop because my other channel has been terminated. Or shall I say suspended? It's not terminated, it's just suspended at the moment. When no, that's not the truth. I just don't feel like picking up my laptop. But you can think whatever you want to, it's okay. Oh, really, Sassy? Okay, I got you.
No, Jimbo, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yes.
All right, back at.
So Dusty, that group of people, when the allegation was first made, they said they did contact CPS.
So I do want to talk to Mrs. T. I know you're lurking, Mrs. T. I do want to ask you a question. What happened? I haven't talked about you. Thought you were trying to do the right thing at one time, but then you're back on this, I guess this little hate boat you got on. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to, what I see is ridiculous.
What's up, Tragedy Pimps and just a trash can? I appreciate y'all.
So let me see if I can get it. Mrs. T put something on her community page. Let me see if I can read it. I commented back to it. I will be back on my laptop on Friday. Let's see. I'm trying to see it. I can't even see it.
Well, don't guarantee that because if it's not out of the shop by Friday, you're not gonna be back on it.
Well, I'll be back on my I don't go, yeah, right. Yes, ink. It was bullcrap. I don't know what she's got going on. Talking about her and Bling are best friends. Like, I don't care who you're best friends with. I'd never once cared who you were friends with. Still don't care. I'm gonna read it to y'all though. Let me take this down. So when is it gonna stop, Mrs. T? Just wondering. Hey, Psychosocial, how you doing, love? I don't go in a lot of sectors. However, I did watch Earth Exposure today. Earth Exposure, I am not the brightest one of the bunch.
Nope.
Well, apparently we're all a little slow over here.
Yeah, I'm not the brightest one of the bunch. He passed. Right. Ink. Matter here, friends with Bling too. So what does it mean? Right. I don't care who is friends with who. So I don't care.
Slow tonight.
Taco says, "Yep, Nightbot took your job." I'm sorry.
Right.
I think it's crazy. So who lives on YouTube? Can we name a couple people that live on YouTube, or do we just assume they live on YouTube? Because it was told tonight that we can't put this phone down and walk away. We don't have
really?
jobs.
Who?
Yeah.
Who's
You
who's we? Me?
You was mentioned. Yeah, you was mentioned. I was mentioned.
okay.
Parker was mentioned. I guess everybody over here. It was from Earth Exposure.
Who is that? I don't even know who they are.
It's the one that threatened someone prior.
Yeah, I still don't know who they are.
Well, you're not missing nothing.
Well, I mean, before the threat to whoever, okay, and I think I know who you're talking about here. I didn't know him before. Definitely not going to know him after. Because I could give two shits who you are if you're out there threatening people.
Right. So when you tell somebody, and this, I guess she's one of the mean girls, Earth with Savage. Okay. So if she's with Savage, I heard a little bit about Savage. Actually, this channel has actually done a video on her a long time ago, over a year ago. I don't know her personally, but she's really.
Oh, Secret said she's good friends with Paloma.
Hey, Linda.
That's nice. That's sweet. She can be friends with Paloma.
Oh, and
everybody
she
needs
is
friends.
Girl. She
Yeah, everybody needs friends.
Yeah, I guess so.
Saying, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, everybody needs friends. It's just you don't have to be their friend.
What's up? Hello, Pearl. It's all good. Not yet. Not yet, Pearl. What's up, Dree? What's up, everybody? So I'm gonna have to make Earth. Well, I have to have my mom make Earth an official mean girl certificate. Earth is a mean girl now.
You know what I mean?
Right. Linda, yes, you've been trying to hope. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't hit that link, because I'm telling you, as soon as I hit that damn link, I was on Temu for about an hour feeding fish.
Wait a minute. I've heard this Temu excuse used a lot lately. Wow, Temu must be like a really popular way to get out of taking responsibility for being in a fucking chat, commenting, and the whole world to see it. Oh no, I actually wasn't paying attention because I was on Temu. Right, bitch.
Oh, really? That's the one that went to Bombshell's house? Oh shit.
Well,
I heard about that. Oh, well, she's a real piece of work, isn't she? Or
What's up, Morris?
It's a girl.
I thought Bombshell said it was a female.
Have a good night.
She's a real piece of work there, huh? Are we supposed to be offended because she's saying we live on YouTube streets?
Thank you, Marie. Yeah, she says we live on YouTube streets. We live on the YouTube streets. These streets are dangerous.
For idiots.
Well, that's funny because I do make a paycheck working all week, and then
no, you don't.
I can feel you.
Don't tell them that story.
Well, okay. Well, why am I here?
Nah, Earth's listening. She's texted me while she's getting her shout out.
Hotel, I'm getting ready to go to work tomorrow. I don't know. Just so I can live on the YouTube streets. But I could go over everything I did today.
And what's up, Stella? What's up, Morris? Welcome in, everybody. We're just listening to Jenna make a fucking fool out of herself.
I'd rather not because it's a little too exhausting. I bet I did more today before I left for work than these people do in a week.
But don't do it, because
I'm not. I'm just saying.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
They're too busy. All of the YouTube streets trying to stalk people and shit.
Wow.
Oh Lord. Really? Oh my gosh. Hey,
Charlie, girl, I was just playing with you, love. You come and chat. You ain't on duty right yet. Even though you probably are working. I know you are.
Hey, you're slipping. If you ever want to surpass Purple and be the head cult leader, you're going to have to get tougher than that, Jenna.
Go ahead. Trying to take Purple's spot. Purple is head cult, okay? She is the head member, okay? She is the top of the totem pole. You got me?
Yeah, I got you. Okay. I know. I shouldn't have let that out on the YouTube streets. I'm sorry. Never mind, Purple. She's not trying to go for your spot.
I think that's what it is. They see, which I'm glad I ran across some people that actually put out the truth, and they like to call. And I seriously, I can sit here and tell you that it don't bother me what people say. Hey, Ronald, how you doing? But when it gets to someone else, and this is what I learned, they're gonna talk their shit. Okay, they're gonna talk their shit because they're hating, because actually they are butthurt. Just like 6 Up. 6 Up was so fucking triggered today. So triggered today. Did y'all listen to her live? She was hollering. No. She was hollering.
Are you serious? No, I don't listen to her live.
Oh yeah.
Being hype and triggered, two different things. See, Jenna, when you have to compulsively lie, however, that's how we know you're triggered. Okay. However,
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for the fair use and purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. The copyright laws of the United States recognizes fair use of copyrighted content. Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act states, notwithstanding of the provisions of Section 106 and 106A, the fair use of an act, work including such as used by reproduction and copies, phone records, or by any other means specified by that section for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, or research.
however,
So what I'm doing,
oh damn,
I'm using the fair use by teaching y'all bad behaviors of what these people do.
Jenna's a boner
And how-
killer, though.
I'm not going to respond to them, not in a negative way. However, however, we don't hit below the way they hit low. We rise above them. Okay. And that's how we're going to do it. And that's how we're going to stay doing it. They want to go at certain things, and hit below the belt to try to hurt everyone. We're not going to do that. I don't think that anybody that is trolling needs to be read on a panel, because that's what these people want you to do. They're trying to trigger you.
However,
So when they come into chat, get rid of them. That's all you gotta do.
Got it.
Don't acknowledge them. Don't engage.
Don't do it.
Because see, this is what they're looking for at this moment. However, about it is I cannot bring myself to hit as low as they hit. And I can't see, hey, everybody coming in. I cannot see anybody on our side that will hit as low as they hit. So what they're trying to do at this moment,
Shit.
everyone coming in, what they're trying to do at this moment is they're trying to hit everyone where it hurts. Okay. So the best way to do that, don't engage with them and their hatred towards anybody. Continue covering them. Don't let them trigger you. My channel is not going nowhere. We're in a legal process right now. Hi, PJ, how are you doing? Hey, everybody coming in. I'm sorry, I am giving people that come in here wrenches, because that way some of them will be managing, some of them will be regular, you know. This is just the way this channel is going to go right now until that other one, my other one is,
Good morning.
we'll go back live on that. However, when I do go back live on that channel, however, it will be totally different. We always talk about no strikes, right? However, hey, Buck, Mama. However, before you come back live, do that. Regroup yourself, because these people are coming hard, okay? And they're coming hard at only us. However, they want us going. However, okay, and they're coming hard at only us. However, they want us gone so bad. I don't know why that is. However, I will continue to cover what I cover. I will be exposing bad behavior.
Bad behaviors.
I am not going after children. I will not go after children. Nor do I expect anybody over here to reach that low. That's something we don't do. We don't go as low as they go. We do not. We do not re-victimize people over and over and over again. That's something we don't do.
We don't?
So if you're up on a panel with someone, please don't read out the chat that's trolling, because those comments are meant to hurt you. And when you breathe it, it feeds them.
Ew.
And yes, however, I do still have my other channel. I do still have my other channel. I'm just not going to go live on it because 6up keeps tracking me. I have deleted all my lives on my channel because she went back to the very first live I ever did on that channel and struck it. I got 2 strikes from her, I think, if not more. However, my channel is not gone. However, we're in a legal process right now, me and her. So as soon as that gets taken care of,
I totally went through a live. I think I only made it through about 48 minutes of a 2.5-hour live, clipped all the howevers, and then clipped the only few tiny things she talked about, condensed it into 11 minutes, 39 seconds. The rest was fucking dead air.
then we'll go back over there.
And
But
hello.
until then,
And,
this is where I'll be at. What'd you do, Melinda? Yeah, it's crazy. However,
absolutely.
Here we are. However, I don't have nothing to cover tonight because there's going to be a different way I cover things. Hey, Ray.
I was wondering. I don't know.
However, we have that. However, does that mean I'm going to stop covering stuff? No, I'm not. I'm still going to cover what I cover. I'm not backing down from them. However, I'm just not going to give them any oxygen. So when I do my lives,
sure, Jenna.
I will do my lives, respond to the people that I know that support me.
This didn't age well, did it? This was like
the trolls don't matter. However,
3 days ago. Sorry.
Anybody's welcome until you're not.
Wow. Didn't age well at all.
So do I like being on this channel? No, I don't, honestly, because this channel is just for videos.
This is her channel. She's streaming on it right now.
With everything going on with,
however,
right now we're in this fight, and we won't be beat.
Right.
I will not bow down. I completely understand if it gets to a point where people.
Okay, so the entire internet right now is triggered by my Capri Sun drinking. I totally should play that one. They talked about my Capri Sun. They were like, oh, does your mommy get you juice boxes? Shit, if my mom got me juice boxes while I was live, I would be in fucking heaven. Y'all think you're making fun of me. I love Capri Suns. That's not an insult.
Want to back away. However, as long as we don't show them no reaction and we take breaks as needed, eventually the light will always outshine the darkness.
I think she smoked crack out of her light bulb, so there's that.
Yeah, it's raining out here. However, but I do want to let Nicolina, Traders, 6up, Valoma, who else? Jerks. We don't give up. We're not going to give up. We're going to keep pushing. We're just not going to stoop to your level. Oh, I'm sorry, and Earth exposure. We're just not going to stoop to your level. Of the lowness, you go. The vileness, you go. That's not something we're going to do.
Yeah, Jenna's fucking crazy as fuck. Yeah, smokes meth, probably. She likes to mix it up. Crack, little bit of crack, little bit of meth.
Middle fingers up can come in the chat right now so I can mod them up. That way that we know that they are not fake.
For real. When you think you're Oprah, you get some meth, but you sound like Oprah. Fact. Yes, I totally, okay, so I had to leave one dead air, because, I had to make it an accurate live. This dead air moment was like 2 minutes.
I don't know what happened. However, on my other channel. However, they don't know. However,
For real.
however, however, they follow somebody who does bash.
For real. I think she's
A lot of
probably
people.
kissing. Honestly, she said it
And
was
children
rain.
at that.
I don't believe it. I think it's one of those moments where she's pissing in your ear and telling you it's raining.
That's what you stand for, right? I'm trying to eat and talk at the same time. Ink says I'm driving now and I can't say hey right this minute, but hey bitches.
Absolutely.
Y'all broke. My Cash App is running across the screen, so help a bitch out.
I love the cockroach.
I'm exploiting myself.
Sums her up well.
However, I'm having pasta. Did I hear it? Yes, I heard it. Also,
I am trolling you off.
hold myself accountable. But however, other people don't hold themselves accountable.
Yeah, we don't. Nobody holds themselves accountable. Only
However,
Jenna.
However, I want to show something. Said I'm gonna do this. I've been live for only 34 minutes.
Absolutely.
However, on it tonight. However, I wasn't planning on showing nothing tonight. However, things change. And basically, I want to show these people how to act instead of being so mean and so hateful and vile the way they are.
Hateful, vile people.
And trying to
yeah, I can hear SG on my ear.
just be vicious the way they are. They're nasty people. Very nasty. However, I will respond. However, I will.
Okay. However, back to our live that is playing tonight.
She was hollering today. That's when I seen the message of Dree calling me an ogre. Dree calling me an ogre.
Bitch, you are an ogre.
Wow.
Yeah. And Mrs. T talking about me mopping my floors because I have a dozen of dogs. Well, Mrs. T, I've got 4 dogs. I clean my house.
I gotta make sure SG stays awake. I can hear her in the front room. I know she's tired. So SG's live right now. Her dog's about to have puppies anytime. So I can hear her in the front room. I know SG will take good care of it. She rescued a dog because they were going to euthanize it because of their local shelter issue. And SG works at her local shelter. And they were going to euthanize this mama with all her puppies. But she took it home and she's about to give birth to the puppies. She is awesome. So I'll get her link. I'll drop it in the chat. She does a lot of animal stuff on her channel. And we play this game called the Barnyard. Right now, there's only like 5 of us left. And if I win, I am giving my money to her animals.
You? Or do you put your truck in reverse and back down into a house?
No. She hit a car, sent it rolling. That car therefore went into the house. That's the story I read.
That's the story I read too. That she got into the knowing good and well she cannot drive that vehicle.
Well, just saying, she can't back a truck up. She ain't gonna be, I said it in purples earlier. Can't back a truck up. I ain't gonna worry about mopping the floor. Give me a break.
Right. It's okay. I mop my floors every single day. I will do it.
Linda Marie. You see Linda Marie?
Yes, they do, Brenda. They hate bond. But yet we're the hate bonders over here. We are trauma bonding over here. That's what we do. And we have to own it. We have to own that.
You do have to own it. Why else would Constance Sue be in your chat, Mama T be in your chat, you be in Mama T's chat, you be with Ernie? You guys are all in a fucking circle jerk of who could hate bond the most. You're playing all Constance Sue's content, including a live of her talking about my brother. That was actually the very first time I streamed you. Now, how is that not hate bonding? I'm fairly confident that is the exact visual representation of what hate bonding looks like. So.
That's what it is.
Mrs. Tay, I thought you was going to do something really, really, really nice, but I guess peer pressure took you, didn't it, Mrs. Tay? Shows that you're a follower. You're never a leader.
Well, I just got a question. I mean, do people not do their floors if they don't have dogs or anything like that? Do they just not clean their floors?
Yes, my email is my subscription, Marie. I don't know. I thought you're supposed to clean floors. I don't want dirty floors, especially having hardwood floors. When you do have dogs, I don't like hair. I'm sorry. That's just me. Hey, Peppermint. Purple says, "All hell, your leader." Now listen to me. I'm just asking.
Purple. Yes, Purple.
Yes, Purple.
What's up, Tits McGee? Yeah, I agree.
I'm doing the secret salute now to you, Purple.
It's crazy. It is really crazy.
He said she got a purple booster seat.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
So that live that I put in the chat, that is Southern Girl's link. Her name is Jamie, but her name's Southern Girl on here. Anyways, she is going to transform a channel or start a new channel about all her. So on her Facebook, she does her animal rescue stuff. She's got goats now, chickens, all kinds of dogs. I can't remember what animals. Some of it's sad because, she's got ducks now. Squids, ass traders. Anyway, so that's her channel link. Her dog's given, the dog that she saved from the shelter is giving birth anytime now. So she's live. She's had the dog camera on. Yes, Donna. That bitch is live now too. Tits McGee, are those Betty White boobs? Oh, by the way, thank you, Archangel. I have the clip. And now I have it handy, and we will listen.
Of her daughter and what her daughter went through as a child.
I think they pulled a FOIA on me because I was the one who went and got the TPO because at the time she was a minor. So they had to pull it on me. But however, what they showed was the rejection letter that I was not allowed to get a TPO because of, I don't think you read fully. That guy that done that on to Destiny at Walmart. Remember? Yes, you do. Was staying in our house. When I called the police on myself and told them to meet me at Walmart, when Quint actually had to go up in there.
They were following her or something?
Huh? They tried to pull her in the bathroom.
I know about that.
Yes,
Hey, Jenna, you need a mute.
Thank you, Archangel. I appreciate you. Thank you, Pooh. Again, team effort. There are so many lies. We need an entire community to combat them all. As always, all of my content is fair use. I do not play the strike game, even if I don't like you. It's just not something I'm interested in playing the game on.
Hey, Mrs. Tay, you want the purple booster seat?
I got a Roomba at my house.
What is a Roomba? Because I don't have that.
The thing that automatically goes around and cleans your floors.
Look, I was going to get one of those, but I didn't have it. So
we got one. It's a nice one, but it hardly ever gets run because I got to pick up all the toys and everything anyways, and I feel like I've got to clean before I even turn it on. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's an auto vac.
Yeah. We'll use it one of these days. I think, like maybe when we leave for, the weekend or something, maybe we'll program it to run. I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
Problem
man.
is my house is so busy all the time. There's no time really for it to run. Because, one of my kids are, they
Could
put
you
the dog on it
imagine
and let her
running
ride
it
around.
and then tripping over it?
Oh, I'd be doing it all the time. And the grandbabies be trying to ride on it. Oh, heck, man. That's why I sit there in that little thing and I just do it myself. I mean, they put the dog in the little elevator thing on the Barbie doll house. You know what they're going to do to her.
Oh, yeah. So I was going to cover that a little more, Pooh, the report that you filed, but I mean, the report that you showed, yes, absolutely. I know you didn't pull no damn FOIA on her. She's fucking. The lies are just so outlandish. There's so many. It's like, where the fuck do you even start? You know what I mean? You guys have been doing an incredible job. All of your channels are so amazing and have so much knowledge on them, so I could try to catch up to current day bullshit. I mean, but now that both communities are merging into one, I'm trying to focus the newer stuff and use your guys' clips to kind of give it context for a lot of the new people that are usually with me. So, man, you guys have fucking nailed it with these people. These people are ridiculous. But like I said, now that we're bringing Mama T, fucking Ernie, Constance in the fold, we got a shit show to deal with on our hands. Constance Sue is a very deranged person, and she's going to wear them out so fucking bad. I tried to warn Purple. I would not wish Constance Sue on my worst enemy. And I don't necessarily have hate for anyone. Not Jenna, not Purple. Do I like them? No, they're not my cup of tea. But no hate in my heart. But Constance is so freaking deranged. I tried to tell Purple, you're gonna want to kick her out. Purple. Now Jenna's been fucking with Constance. Jenna went to Constance, we found out, to get that video she wanted to play that night. So she absolutely knew what that video was about. And so she's definitely bit off more than she could chew with Constance Sue. But they'll find out.
To get that Roomba going.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I could run that in here.
I said,
It
give
would
me my
actually
dog.
probably get lost. The dog will probably get on it and start spinning around.
And she'd be like, whoa, I have to go save my dog all the time. Give me my dog. She's not allowed in here. You can't put her in the Barbie doll house. And she's like, hey, I'm just going for a ride, Mom. It's cool. Oh, Lord.
No, so every day I sweep and mop my floors. Every morning I get up. That's what I do. Sorry, Mrs. T. I have hardwood floors. I can't stand hair. Yes, I have a OCD about hair. I can't stand it.
Well, in all fairness, we've seen some pictures of people's floors and stuff. If you think back and you remember, okay? Now, I'm not talking about Mrs. T. This is a while back, all right? If you remember how nasty those floors were, OMG, okay? So I find it ironic that anybody on quote unquote the other side would have anything to say about mopping your floors every day. I find that disturbing, but that's funny, actually. And it is concerning because you do know that they don't clean all the time.
Right. Marie, you have to be very careful who you trust. Very dangerous on these streets. However, we live on these streets.
Oh, Peppermint said he was putting stuff in her mailbox.
Are you
Tarot cards and
serious?
stuff. That's what she thinks.
Okay.
She thinks.
So, but I heard that he was claiming that he was locked. Let me tell y'all this. Okay, let me tell you this. Now, just say for
And this
instance,
is hold on, this is the same rap that hangs out with Traders and Nicolina and Six Up and all them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The one that came up on Purple's panel, then all of a sudden her live went down. When he was streaming his thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
That one. So, just say, for instance, I get pulled over by the police. Just using hypothetical speaking.
No, yeah. I was not referring to you. I was not referring to you. I was referring to another situation where another creator showed pictures of somebody else's house and it was bad. Brenda remembers.
Yes, Dark Slot, you're exactly right. Using truth or the false attacks makes it stronger. You're exactly right. So I did hear Rap today say that he was locked up for nothing. I'm sorry. Regardless if I dislike the police or not, which I'm not gonna lie, I do dislike some police officers, because of just the fact that I know if they're crooked or not. But if you get locked up, there's a reason why you got locked up. This is like me getting stopped by the police and, oh, Jenna, you ain't got no license. You're going to go to jail today. No, I got locked up for no reason. No, hell, I didn't. I got locked up for driving on suspended license. That would have been my fault, correct?
Now they're going to take that and say, did that happen to you? Lord have mercy.
No, I'm just saying, I'm using that. Well, they can run with it. But I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, I'm
about to porn bomb my own channel.
No, Constance, it wasn't you. It was Ziggy. Ziggy and Tabby. Ziggy and Tabby showed the inside of somebody's house. All kinds of pictures. Y'all remember that? I'm just saying.
Wait a minute, what happened? All right, Marie. Yeah, email me, please.
No, I didn't realize so many people's houses have been shown on YouTube, but I was referring to back when Ziggy and Tabitha got together and showed.
I need to make a little cock bomb now to go with my dick pic picture.
Another creator's house and record and all that kind of stuff. That floor was nasty. It was disgusting. So that's why I said, anybody on that side who thinks.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Well, because somebody showed her house, which I remember, but your house wasn't. What are you talking about? I don't understand their take on that, anyways. And then Constance just said that Nicolina showed her house on YouTube.
We showed the outside of her hoarder den. Gosh, I wish I had those pictures saved. I don't. She's a fucking hoarder. So she played it off like, oh, well, no, I was helping homeless people. She kind of wanted to start a thrift store. I mean, this was some tweaker shit like I ain't never seen. And yeah, we shared the pictures because the bitch is always talking shit. So there were pictures from like Google of her junkyard fucking AKA house. This bitch she misrepresents everything to the point now she has lost all the credibility. See, Constance Sue and I'm not downing anybody or demeaning anybody. Some of the clips she has are absolutely accurate. I totally did that shit, and I'm totally fucking proud of it. But the problem is she's clipping minus the backstory, right? So her just saying, Nicolina showed pictures of my house. We showed pictures from Google Images, okay? Get the fuck over it, junkyard whore, okay? But she's misrepresenting what she said. So earlier on my community post, now, and I'm not saying she's necessarily doing it on purpose, because sometimes it's how we talk. So earlier today, I made a community post, the one that Jenna read, and the way it sounded, I could see where people thought Ernie was threatening to get my brother's autopsy report. No, so I had to go back and correct it. It's just the way I talk. But I'm explaining Constance her bullshit, right? I'm giving her an example. But can she do that for me? No. She has to switch narratives. So she'll know what I'm fucking meaning because she's listening to my whole life, but she'll only clip it to represent I'm doing something else. Or I just woke up one fucking day and decided to fuck with people online. No, bitch, I have a whole ass busy life. No, these people fucked with me, and you goddamn right I'm gonna fuck with her. And again, Jenna and Purple, mainly Purple, tried to drag me into this bullshit, right? Yeah, Timu Tornado. Jenna or Purple specifically, I found out on a fucking lie that she wanted help from Nicolina because all along I was like, no, Purple's not asking me or us that I know of for help because I wasn't privy to that or I didn't know it or maybe Nicolina told me and I forgot because there's always so much dumb shit. But I absolutely was never asked, hey, help strike this channel. Hey, help do this. But then come to find out, Purple absolutely went to Nicolina to strike 6 up. Man, fight your own fucking battles. So, I see you in there, Internet FBI. These people are fucking ridiculous. If it wasn't for fucking double standards, they'd have no fucking standards at all. And the way Constance Sue has done me for the longest time, I'm a little sour. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying not to let it get to such a vengeful place, which is why I typically don't cover her unless she's fucking covering my brother or talking about, which has become every single live she has to throw a jab in there at me. So I cannot sit through Constance live. But she's interjecting herself all around YouTube to fucking target me. She's gonna fucking, what she doesn't realize is she's gonna burn these people out long before she's gonna burn me the fuck out. They signed a fucking pact with a fucking demon.
Showed Constance's house on YouTube. No, I didn't know that. No.
Wow.
Anyways, back to the regularly scheduled programming. Sorry. I just don't want to, like, I don't want somebody to be out there and be like, oh my gosh, I'm saying my floors are nasty. No, man, I'm saying you got to clean your floors. It should be done daily.
Before you clean somebody else's house, make sure your house is clean first, honey. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm saying. At least my damn floors are clean.
Yes, Donna.
Mrs. K.
That's where the whole diaper.
Hey, sweetest Candy, how you doing, love?
So Constance Sue on those pictures has a whole bunch of Poise pad boxes on her porch. That's why we call her Depend Sue.
Yeah, my floors are clean, but I do have to pick up baby toys and all that kind of stuff and books. They're all, I mean, you know.
Well, see, I don't have babies no more. That's what it was when I was young, when my kids were younger. I used to wait, they go to sleep every night. That's when I'll start cleaning. And then the next day, the whole cycle over again.
Well, we have the grandbabies. Because our youngest, you know, but they still have toys, but they have them in their rooms. And then the grandbabies have all their toys and, you know, the toy boxes out in the living room. And they play. We let our grandkids, they run the house when they're over, you know, like they have toys all over the place. And it is what it is. They're babies being babies. And we're not going to be like, you can't do that. You can't do that. No, they play and they have a good time. I have all the toys there for them to play with. And then I have to pick them up. There you go.
But that's children. Completely understand that.
Mm-hmm. And our grandbabies get whatever it is they want. So just like Papa and I get them. Okay, they want that. Okay, we're gonna get it for them. You know, because that's our job as grandparents in our eyes. Is we get them the fun stuff because mom and dad provide all the other necessities. So we get to sit back and enjoy getting them the fun stuff.
Yeah. You know, but it's really sad that you cannot come on YouTube and share experiences with stuff like that because you're scared someone's going to go real life on you.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
That's crazy. Like, this platform should be able to be used for anything. Just because people have hate for you, no one should go real life. They need to keep it on YouTube and YouTube only. Shouldn't be going to nobody's house. Shouldn't be sending something to anybody's house. You shouldn't be calling their jobs. A lot. I mean, it's just really ridiculous of all the stupidness that I've seen on this YouTube stuff. You have a broom by his name.
She loves Danny. She put a ring on it. She loves her Danny.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna ever show myself on camera again because I have a complex now.
Why?
Because I just have a complex.
Oh, don't worry. The jerks use your pictures or avatars all the time. They have 2 different pictures of you that I've seen. Is a moon face one, and then one is Shrek. Looks like Shrek, right?
Ogre.
They'll
Yeah, that's what Drew called me today. She called
let
me
them
ogre.
show you. Yeah, let them show you all the time. It's okay.
Yeah. But they get mad if we show them their faces, their real faces.
Why?
I don't know. I guess we're breaking terms of service. We're
No.
harassing. We're harassing people.
Really? After all the shit that they're doing over there? Oh my
Well,
God, that's hilarious.
That's what I see. You know, I mean, really, like, we're back in high school, guys.
So, how is it harassing when we are playing your words from 3 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, compared to your words today? Now, grief, absolutely. So let's say you have a trauma, a traumatic death from someone close to you. And maybe to Pooh, I would say, well, this story. And maybe to Siren, I would say that, but I would elaborate a little more because maybe I was a little closer to Siren. That makes sense. But when I tell Pooh one completely different story from what I'm telling Siren, that's when I'm clipping, and you know that's when I'm comparing. That's what we do. So how is that harassment? How is it harassment when you make a claim like traders exploited, good night, Pooh, traders exploited my daughter's trauma and my husband's trauma? Well, if the alleged incident did not ever occur, what trauma would I be exploiting? Now, if you would have said you slandered my husband, how did I do that when your daughter supposedly, it's okay, Eli, it's on the TV. It's on the TV, babe. It's not here. It's on the TV. Okay, don't be upset. Don't be upset. He hears the mama dog on SG. Let me turn the live on. I think y'all get my point.
Yeah, whatever. The shit they do, that's okay. I mean,
Psychosocial's having a fight with Nightbot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. So they do all that crap over there.
Right.
But what is that? That's not terms of service?
Well, they say that they're using terms of service and
well, then we can do the same thing.
Stuff like that.
We definitely can do the same thing then.
Yeah, but we have to worry about our channels being struck and stuff like that.
No, there's nothing to strike there. If they're able to take your face and put it in the moon and put it on their channel, we can take theirs and do the same thing.
Yeah. Is Nightbot being naughty again? Are you serious? Amanda, where you at? Amanda, where you at? What did Nightbot do this time? Cinnamon, I only trust a select few, and the ones that I do trust are the ones I do trust. There's no one else entering that little circle. So yeah. I don't know, Amanda. Linda said Nightbot's being naughty again.
I thought you canceled Nightbot. Didn't you cancel Nightbot? Didn't you cancel that night thing?
I did. I did this.
Linus and Eli heard SG's puppy having the babies on the TV in the front room, and they got so upset because they heard the mama dog and then the baby husky dog barking. Holy shit.
This morning, and then because it was timing out people, and it got blamed on everybody in the thing. And Sassy sent me the screenshots of Nightbot timing out. I guess 6 Up came in the chat hollering. So, when she wanted to put all caps and stuff like that, and then she raged and went to her channel, calling me delusional.
Oh, really?
So I have down that paper that I got from the magistrate court is a lie.
No, it's called e-file. That's what it's called. It's not fake. It's real. It costs money to file. It's legit. She can think all she wants in her delusional little mind that it's not real, but it just shows your lack of education and your lack of awareness of the legal system.
Sure.
Right.
That's why it had no information on it, right? So I'm fairly confident when you e-file, if you can, which I'm not too familiar with, so this is totally a layman talking here, but it doesn't have a name, address, it doesn't have the magistrate, it doesn't have no information. It's a blank document. And it got emailed, not served. Come on now.
It says I'm lying to my subscribers when I'm not.
That's not a lie.
Oh, and didn't 6 Up call? Didn't JBT call? Nothing has been filed. Now, I might be unfamiliar with the e-file process, but she got mad. She got pissed that they called. She got pissed that call was recorded, correct? Which we have every right to do. In fact, it is absolutely in the Constitution. So, why would she get mad? And when the call was made, which I need to go listen to just for my own benefit, when the call was made, there was no case. Also, if 6 Up is the person that's supposed to have received the summons that Jenna had to email, right? I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, for one, because a friend of mine, Nicolina, is being prosecuted twice now by this weirdo ATIL. Okay. That's not how that works at all, even though every jurisdiction is different. You mean to tell me 6 Up cannot call the courthouse when she is on the paperwork, supposedly, right? So she's like the fucking defendant of the case, but 6 Up is not allowed to call? Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. What's up, Earth? Yeah, no nothing. No seal, no nothing. This is some Ernie Shell shit. Now, I do know a particular creator who loves to make fake documents, but we will tie him in very soon. Yeah, exactly.
The lie would be saying that it wasn't real. That's the lie. So she can continue to tell her lies. That's fine.
It comes from.
When is the court date, Jenna? Give me the court date. Okay? Give me the court date so we can all be ready. If we need to set up a Zoom, if we need to show up for 6 Up, Give us the court date, Jenna.
I showed the receipt from where I paid for it on the e-file on my Raw Real Uncut channel before it got terminated. Well, not terminated. It's only suspended. It's not terminated.
Put it on the community channel here too. Put it on,
I will.
put it on your thing.
I will.
And she can look it over and mull it over and,
Right. So,
you're like a cow, regurgitate it, and she wanted some more.
and I don't know why she calls it magistrate. When I didn't make that paper, I e-filed it. So I don't know who calls it a magistrate court. It's called magistrate court. I know I don't speak right all the time. However, I do know something about the court system. And I know here you e-file.
Yep.
Are you serious? Yeah, it
magician
timed Nikki out this morning. Yeah, it did. It got Nikki this morning.
Oh no.
So yeah.
Yeah, Nightbot should not be trusted.
Yeah, so I had to add Amanda in there because I had to take it out of the Raw Real Uncut. So if y'all think that I'm lying to y'all, please, because 6 Up tends to think that I am leading you all blindly. That you all, and it's not even really that big a deal because I got more hate watchers than I do actually people that actually watch me and support me.
Well, I'm just saying you're not leading people blindly because that shit is legit. It's e-file. Anybody, you can go online and you can go do it. You can go look into it and see, oh, okay, is this how it's done? Let me educate myself before I start speaking foolishly out there and accusing somebody of something when it's not true and spreading lies. Facilitate so that it meets your narrative, right?
Yeah, and it does not, and I didn't make that form. That was the form they gave me after I paid for it and signed it.
When is the fucking court date? Do we have a court date? Does anybody know? Probably not.
Stuff. Oh, good night, Purple. Love you. Right. Make sure you don't live in a glass house before you start throwing stones.
I believe she did, Carol, but I didn't grab the damn screenshot. I tried to get it off 6 Up Live to have for future reference, but it was too small for me to really do anything with, unfortunately. So I guess I'm being called out right now by the mammoths, but I'll just be recording her and premiering it. Right now, got a lady on panel saying, if my son was murdered, I wouldn't be on the internet. I'd be busy solving his case. Bird, you're going to hell, lady. I have a lot of words for you, but hopefully you find Jesus and you find salvation because you have the ugliest heart I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I will, Linda. Thank you for
babies,
that
yes.
message. So when I say something, she always shows that thing. Then she said that she did call the clerk of Hart County Magistrate Court, and I think my voice really triggers you, 6 Up, don't it?
And why does she live?
Exactly. All of you are nailing it. 6 Up was sent paperwork with no case number. Now, look, I'll show you something. Not that I need to prove it. Sorry, y'all. Uno momento. Oh, where the hell is it? When I need it. I never see it. Let me play this while I'm looking for it.
Listen.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, don't.
I knew I didn't put it away again. So let me go to my camera. When I was falsely accused of something, which I still need to call. I keep forgetting I'm going to do that tomorrow. Look at that. Case number. Do what? Refer to report number 23-25995. Rachel Grisham, Salina Police Department. So, when the police were called on me by yet another person off YouTube, I got a handy dandy case number. Weird. Weird how this e-file doesn't have case numbers. Weird. No, I did not. Oh, also, let me show you Constance Sue's. Oh, perfect. Yeah, Pearl, if you could email it to me, just so I can have it. I like to keep stuff like that because it comes in handy when I'm, again, lining stuff out to have. I do like to show clips and receipts as much as possible to combat things. So if you could email that to me, that would be fucking fantastic. Now, since Constance is bitching about it, let me show you what we showed of Constance Sue's house. Now, this is not her current address. This is not her current address. That, my friends, that is Constance Sue's house. Now, there was other pictures that showed the yard more, but it shows the neighbor's house, so I would have to do some editing. See, we scribbled out the house number, but her house is a fucking hoarder house. And the other picture we have, it shows the side where all this fucking weird ass shit is and furniture. So fuck you, Constance Sue. Have a great day. Go cry some more, whore.
Don't listen if it triggers you so much.
So yeah, I think it's really crazy how someone's some people's voice do trigger me too.
Trigger.
But when you figure that person's not going to go nowhere, it's time to let it go.
Well, she also has no accountability.
Exactly.
No, she has no accountability at all. Like, it's
She
okay for her to call somebody a junkie.
Tried to dodge the whole thing about, your sister.
Yes.
And, she went to grab the nastiest thing that she could, the most revolting. You're exactly right. You sure did do that.
Now, hold on. Okay. Again, when you are dealing with someone like Jenna, again, this is why I talked about the video I did of Rap, not realizing that he was having a mental break. All right. Knowing that, I took down that video particularly because he was telling such a different story each time, but I wasn't taking into his mental state at the time. So I removed that video because that's not fair to have that up to exploit that situation. Was it a terrible situation that he talked about? Yes. If there's a line of creators, what we should cover and what we shouldn't. With Jenna specifically, it is hard so far when I've been covering her. Should I put this on my screen? Should I not? The live I'll talk about. I weighed that live, the last one where she put her daughter on cam and then deleted the live. I wasn't going to use it. I just wanted it for future reference. Until she turns around and accuses me and Nicolina of going after her children, when I just with my own eyes fucking watched her exploit her daughter. So no, so I absolutely used it. 6 up. She compared the stories. She compared the story that she told that AIDS was there was no blood test for AIDS in the year her sister died. I don't see that as an issue when the creator continuously throws traumatic things in your face every time you call her on something. Thank you, Pearl. So when I call her on something, just in the short time I've known Jenna, she has talked about 4 major tragedies: her sister, her daughter, her husband. There was another one. I just can't. Yeah. I know we're in a war right now. Just don't mind him. He's hurt because I've got him beat. So he's a little butthurt. And I told him, call me Daddy Chip, not Uncle Chip. And I absolutely, the live that I put together where she's accusing, yet again, Paloma and Six Up of telling her some stupid ass shit. She actually went on for like 3 days about it. I clipped all those parts, the accusations, and then I've got a live to directly contradict what Six Up did and what Paloma did. So it's a touchy subject. I don't think you should just cover everybody's fucking trauma. Okay? If I was watching Paloma's channel, for instance, let's say I was a review channel and I'm watching Paloma's channel, I wouldn't exploit her son's tragedy. I wouldn't. But when you have someone like Jenna who consistently lies, elaborates something something that was traumatic, okay? The death of a family member. That's fucking traumatic. But when you lie about it, and we're going to call you on your lies, that's where the touchy situation becomes. And you know what? I don't think what Six Up did was wrong. I absolutely don't.
Because somebody mentioned something of their life and in their grief, and that's what you decided to go at them with. So the nasty, vile, repulsive shit is exactly what she did. And she did sit there and say, because that clip was played repeatedly, where she went and said, you know, hey, I'm going to get your sister's death certificate, blah, blah, blah.
She did not say that.
Her exact words was, I can.
This is exactly why I've got this live ready to go. I just haven't done it yet. Six Up did not say that. And I'm going to prove that. I might do it tomorrow since they're going to bring this shit up again.
I can most definitely get her sister's death certificate.
I actually have it ready to go right now, but the live that I want to reference is actually pretty long. And I haven't got to finish Six Up's live, the original live it came from. So I'm not rushing that because I want to give a very good presentation with all the key points from Six Up's live. So I really need to review her live a few more times.
Because you know why? That's something quite here in the United States that you can retain a death certificate even if you're not a family member. Those were her exact words.
So that's a little backhanded threat, right? Which is what Paloma was accusing Purple of.
Right.
When Purple was, you know, that whole situation. And she did the same exact thing, being disgusting, and there's no accountability and tries to side skirt that. And again, she victimizes you and then turns around and blames you that it's your fault and you did all this.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, mind you, these are the very people, right, that just said Six Up is victimizing her, Jenna. Except the live that I've clipped, what did she say? I'm victimizing myself because I keep saying Constance talked about my brother when Constance did not. When I have all the fucking proof in the world, her and her chat most certainly did. In fact, just 3 days ago, Constance half admitted that it actually happened. Even though I have an entire live as it was happening where me and Constance was fighting, and she told me I deserved it because I'm a piece of shit. And because I called Jimbo a pedo. So it's really funny how these people use the same fucking target punchline. Now, Jenna's the victim. And that's what it always circles back to. And that's why it's important when we're highlighting things that are touchy. Things like the story she tells about her sister. We have to, because you consistently lie, you're fucking sad fishing, and you're fucking trauma baiting. And we're going to have to coin that word because I just made it.
I did this because this was the most hurtful thing I could think of to do to somebody. What the hell? is that shit.
Right. And then she claims that we claim that we are victims. Do we have the victim tattooed on our forehead?
Yes.
Have
What are
we
you
been
talking
through
about?
shit in our life? She
What are you
claims
talking
that
about?
we are the victims. Like we play victim. I don't play a victim, but I'm gonna call out
Who,
bullshit. That's what I'm gonna do.
who, wait. Who plays victim?
They
You
said we
talking
play
about me?
victim. All of
I
us.
do?
All of
What the
us.
what the heck? Yeah, man, you telling me all kinds of shit tonight. What the heck ever? That's funny as all get out. Huh.
Right. Have I had a hell of a life? Yes, I have. But I'm no
Been through
victim.
hell. I'm a survivor, honey. I'm not. I've
Right.
been through hell
Fucking
and
born
back,
again.
and that doesn't make us victims, though.
Right, Chaos Queen. Like Ziggy's protective order was fake. Right. Like, really, bitch, you did not. You was scared. You was
I'm telling
running
you.
from the popo.
Yeah, that's what I heard. She was running, trying to get out the back door when they were knocking on the front because she was on the phone with the person. Remember that?
Right.
Well, it was
Like,
told.
come
I don't know.
on. You talk about people all the time, but yet when it comes to address you, you can't hold your own self accountable. That's something you can't do. Hey, Trouble. She was hiding in her tent. I don't know. Hey, I thought I lived in a tent because I had it out there on the YouTube streets that I was living in a tent.
Oh, Mean Girls victim number one. Good. Hopefully you're getting some therapy and counseling.
Yes. People need to realize there is life after abuse. There is, people are scared to get out of their situation. I'm not going to talk about that right now. But yeah, there is life after abuse. Yeah, fancy. But the thing about it is people want to sit there and we can't talk about our traumas on here because then we have Valoma over there saying, well, we shouldn't bring our stuff here.
Again, this is a lie. I have all of what Valoma said, and it was nothing like this. In fact, the 18-minute upload that Jenna did to her channel, she cut off, and I have that live to play where Valoma said nothing remotely like that.
Because we have beef with people and they're going to weaponize it against us.
She absolutely clipped it out of context and cut it off as if Valoma said that. Bitch, I know where you got that lie from. You're busted.
However, they can do
Jenna,
it.
that shit don't scare me. That shit does not scare me. I will say, if somebody wants to talk about it, I'll sit and talk about it. I got nothing to hide. I'm not worried about it. It does not bother me. If you want to go so low as to use that against someone, that's on you. That makes you look like the total asshole. I really could give two shits, honestly.
I mean, it's really sad how this is. Like, people do have stories.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes people just want to talk about it. And the anonymity of YouTube sometimes is easier for people to talk about things like that.
Right. Because, hey,
Just
you don't
'cause
know
you
no one.
But she just told me I victimize myself when I cry on a live saying Constance Sue talks about my murdered brother. This is not aging well. Jenna, you are the biggest fucking hypocrite on YouTube.
You know, and it's easy to get it out there. But
Yeah,
also,
and
you know,
I'm not going to be threatened or shamed about talking about anything that's happened in my life. If I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. I don't care. If you don't want to listen, then don't listen. You don't have to sit there and listen to a boring survivor telling their story about whatever happened, right? Move along. Move along. It's just fine. But no one has a right to tell anyone what they can and cannot talk about on any platform. Except for YouTube with their terms of service and every other platform that you're on. You know, you're sticking with terms of service, you're good.
But still, someone else's story shouldn't be used as someone else's weapon to come against you. You know, that's just the sad thing about it. And a lot of people do come to YouTube, like certain people, they don't have another outlet to go to. Like when I left my abuser, I didn't come to YouTube. I went to like therapists, group meetings, stuff like that, because that was just my outlet at the time. And I learned a lot of stuff. But, you know, when you come on the streets, like when you come on the social platform, you know, I even done it on my old Facebook. Was doing a DV group there.
Hey, Rowena.
Because.
Good night, Brenda.
Good night, Brenda. You know, anybody should be able to talk about their story. However, if it's the way I see it, if it fits, because this is like in a hate sector right here, that no one should be able to tell their story, because if we do tell our story, then that's our fault if our story gets weaponized.
Well, they can try to weaponize it all they want. Like Nancy said, their opinions don't matter at the end of the day. That is absolutely the truth. Their opinions don't matter. If you want to use that and weaponize somebody on it, you just look like a total creep and a little, you know, a little too stalkish, really, honestly. But, you know, it's okay if people want to talk about whatever they want to talk about. You know, you can talk about whatever you want. I personally will not be silenced or shut up by anyone because they don't want to hear it. If you don't want to hear, go on. And why am I shamed? Why would you use that against somebody anyways? Why would I be shamed because of somebody else's actions and their behaviors? There is no shame on me for any of that, ever. No matter how somebody would want to turn that and use it.
I think it's sick. I honestly think it's sick. But this is what I see is going on. It's okay for certain people to talk, but when another group talks, then you're not allowed to talk because you're doing it and they're gonna weaponize. You can't. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I'm gonna say Valoma when she done that mess. Like, she came to YouTube, whatever Valoma stands for, that's her, okay? But you cannot
I'm sorry.
behind what?
Peppermint's going through some hell right now. I just told her I was sorry.
I love you, Peppermint. I hope everything turns out okay.
Hey, when you get through it, man, let me tell you what. I'm proud to have made it through everything I made it through so far in life.
I am too.
You know, so why would I hide and, like, you know, hold my head down in shame? Heck no.
Right. I agree. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very thankful that I lived through what I went through. Because some of the times I didn't think I was gonna live. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have Valoma over there stating it's okay for people to say what they want to say, that she stands for the victims and she stands for, you know, the lost loved ones or whatever. But then on the same note says, well, you shouldn't have brought your story to YouTube.
That's not what she said. I have the live.
And then Six Up wants to run with it and say that I didn't grieve my sister until then. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not grieve my twin sister. I have not grieved it until she came after saying that I was lying about my twin sister. That shit devastated me.
I heard you.
And people close to me knows how much it devastated me. I don't have to sit here and explain this to nobody on YouTube. Man, that shit shut me down because
I know.
I've never had to experience that. So yes, that did hit hard.
That bitch can fucking keep choking on her fucking crack pipe.
Oh, Mean Girls victim number 1. We're not saying you, honey. We're not.
Yup. That's, like I said, that's the live I'm working on, but I want to get it as precise as possible. It's 2 long lives, and now that I got Six Up's channel back, now I can review it, so that kind of gave me a hiccup. I was going to go without it Sunday, but now I have an opportunity to go over Six Ups in detail. So, Jenna should stop with this bullshit because I'm going to prove it, even though Valoma already proved it 2 months ago. All right. She shut her down 2 months ago because when Valoma went on Purple's panel and this lie was made on the airspace here, Valoma looked into it. Valoma looked into it as if she was going to rip Six Up a new asshole. And what did she find? Quite the opposite. Jenna is spinning a fucking narrative for sympathy. She is trauma baiting.
No, I'm okay. And like, yeah, did it mess me up at the time? Yeah, it did.
Yup, exactly.
I will not tell a lie about that. However, they think that it's funny because you have to really.
I might cover what Mama T is doing to me after this live. I have not decided. I do not want to give these people air to breathe because here's the deal. They're sitting over there saying vile and disgusting things. I'm getting ready to play the clip once again of what Mama T took part in. Mama T is now partners with Jenna. She was asked to help Jenna, which ties her into Ernie's show just today on panel. Even though 2 days ago I thanked Mama T for jumping Constance's ass, saying dead relatives should never be talked about. Now that didn't fucking age well. So I have no words for that fucking bitch. And she is the one partly responsible for me even having a channel to begin with. She likes to spin all these people and their fucking delusional bullshit. It's exhausting.
Realize I'm in my 40s now. Now my twin sister passed away at a very young age. So did I know that that live was going to go on about my sister? No, I didn't. It just came out of the blue. Then Six Up done something the next day. And then, yes, did I post my twin sister's like headstones on my other page? Yeah, I did.
Absolutely, Siren.
I have no reason to hide nothing. They're trying to say AIDS didn't come out until 1980 or 1983. Well, no, AIDS came out prior.
Yeah, I did. It wasn't really talked about until the 80s.
Right. But I just don't see, they say we don't have morals. But yet you're sitting over there. I don't understand it. Seriously, make it make sense to me that y'all was not using Tony, that y'all are not using Susan. This is all a game to you all. This is what y'all wanted to do. Y'all wanted to get Tony over there to go against Purple. But then y'all are mad because everything's good now and she wants this shit to stop. Just like with Susan, y'all cannot stand the fact that anybody of Purple's crew is in there. Y'all can't stand it. And I actually feel sorry for Susan for the shit that y'all, for the people that go in there. But then you make lives about her. But I remember when Tony and Purple was going at each other, or Susan and Purple were going at each other. Y'all went hard at Purple, very hard. But now it's okay for y'all to call them names, right? It's not okay. But like I said, do as I say, not as I do. That's how y'all do it. And it's really crazy. And I don't care what platform I'm on. Hey, Carrie, I will continue exposing you for who you are. And that's just point blank, period. Simple. There's no trauma bonding over here. As bad as you may think that we are, there's no hate bonding over here. We want to be left the fuck alone. And you're mad because now we found Constance in other channels that don't like y'all. That's what you're mad about.
Absolutely.
And y'all mad because I went up on Tiffany Marie's panel. I went up on Tiffany Marie's panel. Now you need to go back and listen to it very closely. The reason why I went up there was because of Griffey and Stella scamming.
Hey, bad medicine.
Because that's what I was covering at the time.
Okay, but you know what? So let's take a trip down memory lane. I see you're on panel with BK, Tiffany Marie, and I stand up and say, you know what? This isn't okay. This is what's going to happen. He's going to start calling everyone, and they all are going to start calling everyone they don't like a pedophile. Within 12 hours, I was then a pedophile. Not just a pedophile simp like most of y'all. I graduated to the big leagues just like that because I stood up and said, no, we're not going to do this, because I knew it was only a matter of time before it bled over into our community, because we're all intermingled. That happened. Jenna got twisted, okay? Even though I said multiple times, I don't know people's backstories. I don't know. So I went up on Jenna's panel and said, listen, lady, I don't have an issue with you. I have an issue with this. She said, I am a scammer and exploiter channel. Okay. I cover scammers. Okay. So I've been covering you now. Well, and that blew up. They declared war on us. I don't give a fuck what they say. The live's called Rally the Troops. We're under attack, Purple. I went up on Jenna's panel and said, hey, I don't have an issue with you, lady. I don't like this behavior. That's the point I was making. Sorry if it got twisted. And I corrected my community post because she corrected me, correct? It was cool. I was cool. I was being genuine. What happened was Constance Sue immediately ran over there after I got off panel and started an issue. Then Jenna started her shit. The Trader's Chip account just popped up all of a sudden. People started calling me Chip. All right. Now, as long as I've watched Jenna, which has been, I don't know, exactly, Griffey. As long as I've been watching Jenna's channel, and rest assured, I've now went back before her channel was deleted and looked through live after live. Not one of those lives, even though this is the title she claims, that she exposes scammers. Not one video on her live, not this channel, not her last channel, was exposing anything. So where is the proof that Stella and Griffey ever scammed at all? Because I know me, I have what, like 10 Google Drives? I have things saved in particular places because somehow things creep back out. Everybody has a microwave mentality. So after 3 months, especially in YouTube time, that shit is gone from your memory. For most people, not all. So I keep things. Jenna, where's the proof? You say a lot of things, but you don't provide. And that's the one thing I get accused of the most. You never provide receipts. Yes, I do. I upload them. You just don't watch them. Mama T's. I have so many videos. I have a 3-part. It's over fucking 12 and a half hours of her scamming. The last scam. The car payment scam. That was a big grift. So yeah. Where is the proof? No. Where is the proof, Jenna? You say things, but you never come with it. Just like the 6-up paperwork. There's no fucking case number. There's no court date. And yeah, if you're the defendant for a summons, I'm pretty sure you can call the clerk and ask, hey, what time am I supposed to be in court?
And what did I say? The behavior was predatory. Yes, I said that. Did I call them anything other than that? No, I said it was predatory.
Yeah.
Unlike traders, unlike Nicolina, unlike the rest of them, I'm not going to call someone else a pedophile when they're not.
No, and well, and that's the
Excuse me, bitch. I'm fairly confident you've called me a pedophile on more than one occasion. So there's that.
misunderstanding that grooming or whatever, you know, it is not.
If I were you two, I would be fuming. Feel free to air it out in the chat. I have no issue with any of the fuck shit. This is the fuck shit channel. Especially when you guys are smeared the way you've been smeared. I would probably be a little unhinged at this point.
And it is not always just for any kind of sexual things. Okay, there's all kinds of avenues about grooming.
Right, Virgo?
And Chris, it's about to come out on you. When I heard that on I'm That Bitch Mama Bear's channel, the way that baby girl was talking,
that was sad.
Who?
You was grooming her. That is a type of grooming behavior.
Okay, now you're calling. Okay, I don't call people pedophiles. This really didn't age well. Grooming and pedophilia are synonymous. In fact, it's a tool used by pedophiles. So this is the semantic game I'm sick and tired of people playing. Bitch, if you're alluding to people being pedophiles, you're calling people pedophiles. That's the difference between me and this bitch. If I'm alluding to something, I don't play the games. I just flat out fucking say it. Hey, you're a pedophile. Fuck you. But not just to everybody, because then that diminishes the word for people that are absolutely pedophiles. These people have single-handedly called 90% of YouTube in our communities, which have now fucking merged, pedophiles.
Am I calling you anything? No, I'm saying that was grooming behavior.
Oh, Chris. Okay. Chris. Our Chris. Italy Chris. No, she can never monetize.
However, run a narrative all you want to.
Good morning, Kaz. Love you. Now, wait a minute. This speech. Okay. Mama T, get the fuck out of my chat. You're trash. I will expose you. You can leave me the fuck alone. I'm not doing the tit for tat with you, Mama T. I'm done. But rest assured, I will be putting out all of the disgusting things you're doing. I heard exactly what you and Bird just said to me. About me, about my mother. You're trash. Go get your fucking content somewhere else. Chris, grooming a young girl. Okay, listen, I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's pretty hard for a female to groom anyone. That pedophiles, 99 point probably 9% of pedophiles are males. So when you throw a woman into that, you are really putting a target on someone, because this YouTube's like 90 fucking percent women, at least our little area is. So when I know for me, for example, when I hear a woman being a pedophile, I'm ready to kill in like 2 seconds flat. For whatever reason, it doesn't affect me as much when I hear a man being a pedophile. Still horrible. Absolutely disgusting. But when I hear it's a woman, you're asking to have somebody killed, for one. For two, grooming, come the fuck on, Jenna. What was you having your daughter get on a phone call and say your stepdad is touching her? What was that? What was you then having your not adult daughter, then adult daughter, get on panel and say, stepdad, don't touch me? You have the nerve to call out bad behaviors when you've done that? I would never fuck with you, Jenna. I would never be seen in a chat with you. Anyone that's with you now knowing that, and Purple and all her crew knowing that, supporting you, they're fucking twisted. And in my opinion, they're either co-signing one of two things. You having your daughter lie, I pray to God that's it. Or that absolutely did happen, and then you shut her down and told her it's her fault. Then make her go from panel to panel to panel saying it didn't happen. So,
Spin whatever narrative you want to spin. You can play whatever content you want to play. That's on you.
Oh, Mean Girl victim number one. Who's been getting injured?
Nobody on this side has went real life. We don't go real life.
I almost spit out my root beer.
Right, Marie?
That's right. You know, people on the YouTube streets or wherever in life, I run across people like that. If they think they could say or do anything to hurt me more than what's happened in my past, then they're sadly mistaken. That's why I said the other night, if you think for one moment I'm going to be the first one in the corner crying, no. I will be the last one in the corner crying over some bullshit YouTube drama crap. And, you know, mean little memes they want to make up or whatever. Like, are you serious? Like, if that's the best you got, give me a break.
I don't think people realize that when you've walked through the fire of hell and you've come out of it, there's nothing that anyone can do to you to hurt you. They try to use things that they think that will trigger you, like your children or stuff like that. But when you learn to be numb to that, because that's how vile and disgusting they are, what else do they have on you? What else can they hold over you?
Exactly.
Yes, you're exactly right. That was grooming. I don't care what anybody says. That was a grooming tactic used for children. I don't care what anybody says. Am I calling her a pedophile? No, I'm not.
No, because if you're you're smart enough, you know, then you understand what the grooming process is. The grooming process is not always for sexual exploitation of some kind.
Okay. Damn, I wish I knew what panel they were even talking about so I could cue it up. First of all, what the fuck other grooming What the fuck else is grooming for? Except, and this limited knowledge, I'm not a professional. I don't know everything there is to know about pedophilia, but just my logical brain says, okay, pedophiles use grooming to make the child feel more comfortable, to gain the trust. So it's not like a snatch and grab type situation. It's like a family member, preacher, whatever. They don't want to be caught. They don't want to be told on. So they'd have to gain a level of trust, make a child feel special. So that way, when they do rape the child, they don't necessarily tell. To me, that's what grooming is for. Could be wrong. I'm not sure. But never heard of grooming for any other reason other than pedophilia. Never in my life. So the normal person hears grooming and goes pedophilia. I feel, in my opinion. Yes. Thank you. Pearl says, these people talking about an international child grooming network, but not pedophilia. Are they suggesting these people are launching a chain of hairdressing shops? Come the fuck on. Absolutely. Yes, call someone a pedophile without call them a pedophile. And this is the sideways semantics bullshit that these
grooming process is simply grooming a child or grooming anyone to persuade them to do what you want them to do.
Hey, Rab. Good to see you.
It's not in a sexual way. It's not calling somebody a pedo. But seems how Chris was trying to groom this child to get her to go and chat it up with Hunter to get information they thought Hunter had. Whether he has or not, it's not up for anybody else to figure it out. It's up for the police to figure that out.
Now, like I said, I'm not familiar with the situation, but if I just heard what I think I just heard, they're accusing Chris of grooming a child to groom Hunter to give up information on Summer Wells. Let me back that up to make sure that's what she just said.
Exactly.
Yes, you're exactly right. That was grooming. I don't care what anybody says. That was a grooming tactic used for children. I don't care what anybody says. Am I calling her a pedophile? No, I'm not.
No, because if you're smart enough, then you understand what the grooming process is. The grooming process is not always for sexual exploitation of some kind. Grooming process is simply grooming a child or grooming anyone to persuade them to do what you want them to do.
Right.
It's not in a sexual way. It's not calling somebody a pedo. But seems how Chris was trying to groom this child to get her to go and chat it up with Hunter to get information they thought Hunter had. Whether he has or not, it's not up for anybody else to figure it out. It's up for the police to figure that out.
Yes. Okay. So what they're saying is Chris allegedly groomed a child for that child to get close to Hunter, the boy from the Summer Wells case, to get information out of Hunter. And what is considered grooming a child? Grooming is when someone builds a relationship, trust, and emotional connection with a child or young person so they can manipulate, exploit, and abuse them. Children and young people who are groomed can be sexually abused, exploited, or trafficked. Anyone can be a groomer, no matter their age, gender, or race. Thank you. Very good. Yes, absolutely. Grooming is it's synonymous with pedophilia. So now, Chris, again, you guys might know more than me. Kay, Chris, Italian Chris, she used to have the flag, looks like that. Spells her name like that. She used to have the Italian flag. I think she might still does.
No, and then to get in her mind and to make her think, like, you can come live with me. Come on.
For real.
And luckily, her mom found out before that even happened. Could you imagine?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
And hello, MS. I love you.
Nope, it's not right. I don't care what anybody says. It's not right.
So I didn't call the jerks. I didn't call Griffey and Stella. I didn't call nobody a pedophile. What I did say that Chip channel, that young thing, whatever, it was grooming. Yes, it was grooming behavior, and I will stand by that.
Well, that's just sick if anybody's. You don't see it, you're part of the problem. Yeah, you really
Right?
are. Because if you don't see that situation on that Chip channel, that person, you don't see how that's an issue, then your children most certainly aren't protected because there's no way you're going to see a predator coming in your household.
Exactly. I'm sorry, I'm reading.
That's okay.
They made a fake channel of my estranged adult daughter and spoke to her in the chat. Wow. I'm sorry for anybody that's been victim of these people. They're sick and disgusting.
Hmm.
Hey, Agatha. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there
don't
is
know.
so much slander going on.
I don't know the situation. I'm not familiar at all. I've never heard a thing about it. The Chris situation, so I have no input.
So much of it.
Yeah.
All right.
To deflect. That's all these people can do. Oops. All these people can do is say, look over here, look over here. It's so frustrating because it's so much easier. If I do something ridiculous, and I've done a lot of ridiculous shit, I'm just like, yeah, I did it, and fuck you. How about that? Instead of this, oh, look over here. Now, I would never do this. Oh, hey, look over here. I mean, it's ridiculous. Just man up.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Y'all ain't done
No,
nothing.
because I got to get going to sleep here soon.
Since we live on the streets.
The streets. The streets. I don't know. How can I think of anything to talk about as slow as I am and mental as I am, you know?
I mean, y'all done a lot of lying.
I'm slow, mental, and fat. You know,
I can't comprehend skills, so I don't have no skill tactics or anything like that. I'm not educated in no type of way. My voice triggers a lot of people, so.
Well, that's why we have other people in our group that aren't as slow as we are.
I know, right?
They carry the load for us.
Right? All I can say is don't give up.
No, Chris is a girl, Kriss, with an Italian flag next to the name. It's a female.
Yeah. And I don't care how much Chris tries to say that was not right or telling the lie. I'm sorry, I believe that baby over her any day. Chris is a piece of shit.
Well, it wasn't a lie because okay. Well, I mean,
Nicolina made a comment, Jesse, once about Jenna would absolutely be the type of bitch that kind of like a Jelaine Maxwell type bitch. And I go back and forth, but I could totally see how Jenna could do some shit like that. Just from what I've seen of her in a very short period of time, just the way her daughter's facial expressions, the way she would look, the not physically, just the looks that she got on her face, her eyes moving, shit like that. There's a lot of fucking shit going down in that house. And so she would know all about it if that were true. And I'm not saying allegedly. Fuck you, Jenna. How about that?
The mom sat right there
Right.
and was saying, yeah, we were, doing this and that, and blah blah blah. So it was Chris saying they're both lying, and Mama Bear said she's got all the text messages and stuff going back and forth.
Yeah.
So maybe she needs to put those out there, I guess. And how's Chris gonna?
And Shining was the one on that panel in a mask with Dusty, saying where Dusty was saying Jenna's daughter was on the phone and she was shaking her head yes the whole time. I do have the fucking clip. I have it saved on my channel because Dusty privated those lives. Luckily, I got them recorded. Shining was the one sitting there co-signing Dusty, saying Jenna's, and they were all on the phone together, and Jenna's daughter came and was talking about how her stepdad touched her, but now look at her.
Excuse that one away.
Right.
The good ones would probably be the ones that they need to get from that baby girl.
All right,
There'd
Carol.
probably be some good messages back and forth there, don't you think?
Ride safe tonight.
Right. I'm pretty sure there is. The young lady stated that she had everything from her phone, and people even came after her because of it.
That's sad. I mean, it shouldn't come down to. I mean, you fucked up. You did shit you weren't supposed to do. Accountability. Own up to it. You need to apologize. And stop doing that shit. Why are you going to drag that poor kid through more?
Right. Because she came out and told her story. See, this is what y'all do. Hey, Sabrina. I didn't even see you. Come in. So someone comes out and tells their story. And this is what they do. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's sad.
And this actually happened from YouTube. So I think the young lady had every right to tell her story.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm not on the inside of any of that over there. I just know what the Mama Bear put out,
Right.
And then people are saying Chris is denying it or whatever. And the jerks are taking up for Chris, and 6up's taking up for her, and all this other stuff. I don't know. I think it's sad if they're taking up for that kind of stuff, but that's on them,
And even that Earth Exposure, the one that I was watching tonight, was actually, I think Chris is a mod on her channel. Like, y'all have no morals, but y'all protect children. Come on, you don't protect children. You go after people's children.
Mm-mm.
But I'm gonna end it for tonight. You're exactly right. Just keep pushing forward. It's gonna all come together in the end. They're not gonna go off this YouTube platform. They're not going to. You can best believe that. Just guard yourself, guard your feelings, guard your heart, and just be careful who you let in your little circle, because you can't trust people on here.
Yeah, and you can't let these people on YouTube get to you. You just have to laugh about it. And, it's like, okay, because honestly, you really don't know the first thing about most of us.
Right.
So
they can slander all of us, but they can't tell the truth about any of us.
Well, you know what? Look at it like this. You can go and say all the shit you want to say. You can name call, you can bash, you can bully, you can do whatever. Ultimately, those who listen to that and believe it without even knowing the person or anything, you don't need those kind of people in your life. You don't. If they don't know who you are and they want to go ahead and take somebody else's word, then that's on them.
Right.
I don't need to surround myself by people like that at all whatsoever. Absolutely not at all whatsoever.
Right now,
Have you, however, look, have you ever heard me get up here and bash somebody?
No, I have not.
You even see me in a chat bashing on somebody. Do I make jokes here and there? Yeah, but they're not that bad of jokes. You don't hear me out there calling people bitches and cunts and everything else.
Right.
I don't. That's not a thing I do on a regular basis. You can call me a cunt all day long. Call me a bitch, whatever. I just don't see what's the point of that. I mean, is your maturity level that low and you lack education so much that you don't have other words you can use? You don't have another form of communication you can use to get your point across? But I'm the slow one, so
which I have went after people. I am guilty of that.
Yeah, you go off sometimes.
Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie, y'all know I do. But I do hold myself accountable when I do go off. Do I think it's okay when I go off? No, I don't. Is there another way that I can take things? Yeah. However, I'm still trying to control my reaction to things. Because sometimes it still gets to me. What Traders and them did to my daughter, that really got me. I just think it's really nasty and vile what they do.
Yeah. Well, we all have that knee-jerk reaction, right? I mean, who doesn't? It's just learning to kind of filter it down a little bit, maybe. But I mean, that's on you. I mean, you're upset and you get, you have your words you use. I mean,
right. And if you tell me that my words bother you, I'm going to say it even more. Just a heads up. And I do that just to get. So, you tell me a word that you don't like, I'm going to use it. How many ever possible ways I can do it. Even if it's not even a complete sentence, however, I will still use it.
However.
Yeah. What's really funny to me that I've seen a lot of lately is when the trolls get trolled.
Right.
They don't even know they've gotten trolled. That's what's really funny to me.
They don't know it, but it's sad what they run with. Because they actually think it's the truth. Literally.
Oh, now they're trolls.
Literally. However, literally.
However, nair another. Not a nair another.
Nair. That still cracks me up. Nair. It's a bird nostril. That's what it is. Now nair one of you.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, Ink, you can use your imagination. I mean, you got this.
I'm not going to lie to you, right? I think it is too. But it's okay. We accept trolls in chat, Not near another.
Yeah, that fancy glam over there, that looks like she might be a troll.
Well, I'm gonna get off here. I got to get some stuff done.
Yeah.
Are you serious, Miss Candy? A voodoo doll, tarot cards were put in Daisy's mailbox. I didn't call Mean Girls victim number 1. I didn't call you a troll.
No, we actually said fancy was. A voodoo doll and tarot cards. Does this Daisy person do voodoo or tarot cards or anything?
No,
probably not.
She is no. So that would explain the reason why they got locked up for stalking or harassing.
Well, was it the first time they put something in her mailbox?
I think so.
Huh. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's more to the story because harassing. I mean, you got to show a pattern. So they got to have done more.
Well, I know rap.
Fancy.
Now I control. Don't get me wrong. I control.
You are a fucking troll. But
Make it sound believable. Believable.
gutter troll.
You're not good at it because that first time you came.
Okay, so I'm not cool enough. Here is the link for my next live. Y'all don't have to come. It's going to be over fucking Mama T. It's going to be gross. Okay? Just a FYI. Going to be fucking gross. Mama T and Bird are totally doing some foul ass shit to my mom, to me. Again, talking about my brother. Bird is talking about how my mom should not be on the internet. She should be solving my brother's murder. Bird has fucking disrespected my mom in so many ways. Said things like, what was the last one? All your kids are fucked up. All your kids are confused about their sexuality, except the murdered one. Pretty much like, you're the reason all your kids, there ain't nothing wrong with me because I'm a fucking lesbian and my brother's trans. Well, the straight one got fucking murdered. So how'd being straight work out for you? So anyways, I'm not cool enough to do the fucking transport. I keep forgetting to look it up.
It is Grandma B. I knew it was you. I already told you that.
Right.
I said that's Jenna. I know it's not. No, yeah, it is. That's Jenna. That's Jenna.
Crama B has been blocked everywhere. I mean, I guess I trolled a lot of people with this channel.
You did. Well, a few of us, anyways.
Yeah.
But
it's even blocked in Tony's chat. So Daisy devoted Christian.
Well, I haven't even entered troll school. I haven't ever tried to troll. Maybe I should.
Maybe I can do troll school. I don't know. I might flunk out.
Where's the school at? Well, don't go to the one Fancy went to. She flunked out twice. Probably the schooling. I know if Fancy were to go to school, she'd be successful. It had to be the school and the teachers. Look, Ink even says, yes, we did. We knew it was you. Yeah, man.
I knew y'all knew it was me.
Right off the bat. You got to get better at it, Jenna. Look, you can't go into a chat where you're going after somebody who's a nobody in there, new to the chat, and then go right at them like you know who they are.
Right.
That was a big mistake. I was like, oh, Lord.
I tried. I know Maria's sad.
Fancy.
Really? Even with the IEP? Oh, you have a good night, sweetest candy.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not a bird, not a troll. I'm in the trees, not under bridges. Okay, y'all. I think I'm gonna end it. I'm getting tired.
All right.
But
I gotta get up.
You know, I guess we live on YouTube, so you know, I guess I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to try to stay up all night and be on YouTube. I don't know.
Girl, I can't. I gotta work tomorrow. Now I will get on my break in my lunchtime. I'll get on.
We don't work. We don't work. Don't be telling nobody the story.
I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't. No, I do. You know what? I do enjoy working because it gives me a break from other stuff. You know,
right?
Just like my husband said. Well, get to the hotel and go lay down and relax. I'm like, oh, you're right. You're right. I got it from here.
I remember that. Yeah, I was all liking the channel. Then I put one out of Coffee Talk with China Survivors, and I was like, okay, then y'all knew it was me. I was like, damn, I had a erase video.
Well, you were messy. You were messy.
Hey, I tried.
Oh, Fancy, don't wander around too aimlessly. Somebody will snatch you up. If you're in, look, if you're a cotton purple's cult, you're okay.
Right. Hell purple. You're welcome, Bird. Thank you for coming in. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it tonight. Yeah, I'll have a great night. Much love, everyone. Be safe out here on these YouTube streets. Good night, love. Be safe on the YouTube streets. Remember that. Yeah, I'll have a good night.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know.
All right, y'all. I am ending this one, and I will see you all at the next one. It's starting as soon as I shut this down and go over there. So I love y'all. I'll see y'all over there. Again, this will be about Mama T's stupid bitch ass. Fair warning, I'm going to say some real ugly shit. Okay? I'm going to say some real ugly shit. Fair warning. Bye, y'all.